I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
We can even get a bigger venue. People in Vegas want us back. Wisconsin is a welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio.
Boxing Voice.
I hear you talking, I might have to pull his card. You walking like you talking, I'ma walk out like a star. Let's get it pop, let's get it pop. The girls start when I make my ring walk. Leaving with a broke jaw for that broke cheap talk, cheap talk. My footwork, sweet pea, bud, Crawford. Left hook like Sugar Ray Robs. I'm a problem, can't solve. I see her watching, shorty Japanese, and she calling me a monster. She wait, tell me they had these in Wisconsin. I came a two-tone, now we got the yams calling. We at border wars with the vibes and the drama. He trolling online, but he don't really want a problem. Say chant, we about the same weight, meet me halfway, chant. Border wars.
Come out and
TVV getting bigger and we taking shit on tour. Border wars. Then we sanction. USA Boxing got the whole team. Fame of the night, I got the whole crowd rave. Second round stop like my name, Tip Bayless. I'm a big dog, I ain't never been Bayless. Big Wolf, shout out Lobo, this dangerous. Let's switch the lines, betting show going crazy. Main event brazen, undercard way. I'ma fly in and I might rent me a Mercedes. Ringside seats like this was Loma versus Hain. It's the Boxing Voice, the commentary going crazy. That's where the king born in power chat, never lazy. If you ain't showing love, then you a mug, then hate it.
Even in an amateur fight, commentary, live interviews, pre and post fight.
Say chant, we about the same weight, meet me halfway, chant. Border wars. TVV getting bigger and we taking shit on tour. Border wars.
Send that fucking beat.
What up, Ness?
Let Mozzie step on.
Told you I got you.
Boxing Voice.
What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Special episode today, as we're going to have our first opportunity to speak in depth about TKO Holdings Zuffa Boxing, a collaboration with Turki Alalshikh and Sella in Saudi Arabia. The details are out, and it looks like figurehead Dana White was able to secure Paramount Plus. So Paramount ditches Showtime and Haymon for Zuffa Boxing's new era. So this is what we're going to be discussing here. If you're interested, please join us. Once again, if you're interested, please join us and give us your take. You know, I got an interesting spin on this, and I guess that's what I'm good at. It's just not going to feel too good for people because, like, oh, we were kind of talking the whole systemic racism thing earlier, but there's no nice way of saying this other than questioning the motives of Zuffa Boxing and their matchmaking or their marketing plans. My observation leads me to question Zuffa's boxing due to their signings. Now, none of these signings are official, but the writing's been on the wall, and, you know, more prominent journalists in this sport have said that their sources have indicated to them that Callum Walsh is indeed signed to Zuffa Boxing, that Julian Williams told us right here on the Boxing Voice that he is signed to Zuffa Boxing. And today, Dan Rayfield breaks the news that Vito Mielnicki Jr. has signed to Zuffa Boxing. So, Star, I know you're just jumping in. You were kind of listening on Discord, but what do those three guys have in common?
You tell
all right.
me. I don't
Well,
know.
they all have a certain look. They're all of a fair skin complexion. They all can be easily mistaken for white Americans. Now, granted, technically they are not. Obviously, Callum Walsh has Irish descent. Julian Rodriguez is clearly Puerto Rican from New Jersey. And Vito Mielnicki, well, yeah, he's Italian-American. But
Okay.
when you stand those three guys next to each other, they give off a certain look, and it seems that Zuffa is after a certain demographic, similar to the one that they have with UFC. Now, UFC and Dana White were able to secure a $7 billion deal for Paramount Plus. Now, this deal is slightly different, Star. It's going to be $10 million secured annually for 12 events, but that money is secured by Turki Alalshikh. The actual money, if any, that Paramount is going to give Zuffa and TKO, we don't know. That hasn't been released. What we do know is that it's a 5-year deal, so it's 2 less than the than the UFC deal on Paramount. But we don't know the finances. We don't know how much money they're receiving per year. What we do know is that Turki Alalshikh is giving them $10 million per year. Now, that could just be for operational costs and not for purses. But if it is, you divide it, it's roughly $833,000 per show. Whereas though Top Rank was receiving $90 to $99 million in 1 year. So it's a significant decrease from what ESPN was giving Top Rank. Again, for all we know, Paramount is giving them money. You know, Paramount, they are the parent company of Showtime. Showtime gave Al $60 million once upon a time to put boxing on premium Showtime. We don't, again, there's no report what Zuffa is getting, but if they're only getting what Turki Alalshikh is giving, because there is a world where Zuffa said, hey, you're giving us 7 years for the UFC and you're giving us $7 billion. Can we just get airtime? Can we just get airtime? We're not looking for you to give us an annual budget. We got Turki for that. Again, this is all hypothetical because only in boxing do we not know what's going on. You see how, you know, Dana White and UFC were ever able to tell us they're getting $7 billion, $7.7 billion for 7 years. Boxing, hush, hush. But this is what we're talking about. The fact that Paramount said they were getting out of boxing. They ditched the big superstar names that we knew were quality enough to do pay-per-view, and they've traded that in for an experimental situation with Zuffa Boxing and Dana White.
Yeah. I mean, I was reading over and then Dan Rayfield had a long article. So, but I'm just, it's a lot of information. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm sure we're not going to get all the ins and outs so early, but there's obviously been a rollout, and, you know, we're going to start to see what Zuffa can do.
And it actually,
we know that they secured TV.
That the Canelo Crawford fight actually kicked it off. So what does that mean?
Well, it kicked it off in a watered down, cheap kind of way. I mean, Canelo Crawford was always going to happen via Turki Alalshikh. He just basically let Dana act as the lead promoter instead of one of the regular boxing promoters. I don't think that has any real implications on Zuffa. What will have implications is they're not using any of the sanctioning bodies, and they're also going to be only acknowledging the Ring magazine rankings. And I do have some audio if we can find it.
Mm-hmm. So how does that work if they have somebody who's ranked in a that's in a fight who's ranked with the organization? What does that mean for that sanctioning body?
The sanctioning bodies, they're gonna have. I mean, they're being cut out at least by Zuffa and Alalshikh, and at the same time, you got to understand that people are gonna jump on board with that.
Wow.
People are going to jump on board with that simply because now they don't have to pay a sanctioning fee. Ring is a free belt that's awarded to the best fighter. You don't pay. And in fact, they're making it the most prestigious belt. You know, the WBC belt, while it's the most prestigious and a lot of champions want it, it's not actual gold. It's just not gold. You know, Ring belt, they're making this shit real gold, and they're giving it. I mean, some people never made $188,000 as a boxer. And you got some people receiving belts that cost that much. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You got to we just got to wait and see.
Got to wait and see, yeah.
Just got to wait and see, man. But if you want to call in and talk this topic, feel free. We are talking about it. We're taking callers on X and Discord. Seems like both are back working, but we got a little screen share. Let's see what Dana is telling boxing scribe Brian Campbell.
Boxing seems to be split over the proposed amendments to the Muhammad Ali Reform Act that it's expected to be presented in front of Congress later this year. It already has bipartisan support. We've seen a lot of people split on this. How important are these changes to be made to the idea of you having success launching this league in 2026?
Well, let's be clear. There will be zero changes to the Muhammad Ali Act. Not one word will be changed in the Muhammad Ali Act. We're going to add on to it. So the guys who, guys being fighters that want to fight under the Muhammad Ali Act, exactly the way it is, will have that opportunity to do that. And then, or you can bet on me and fight with me under our version of the Muhammad Ali Act. So that thing's been blown a lot out of proportion, and I get it. And I knew people were going to freak out because that's what people do. But yeah, what was the question?
I said, do you need those changes to happen to launch your league in 2026?
No.
Or the amendments that you want to add on? Right.
No, but we're doing it. Listen, the Muhammad Ali Act was put in place with all good intentions, and but I think that it's held the business back. And like I said earlier, these guys, like all these guys that have been with boxing, been involved in boxing for a long time, the promoters they don't think big enough. I think much bigger than any of them do, no matter how bad they all want to compete with me.
Dana Box.
I actually like this guy from a competitive standpoint.
Who, Dana?
I like that he thinks he's so good. I like that he thinks he can do a better job than everyone else. You need a little friendly competition, man. You know what I'm saying? And he has more of a media reach. So when he talks boxing, we are paying attention. Then he has his normal UFC outlets that pay attention. So he's getting more reach. I like competition. I like competition. It's going to step the other promoters up to make them do. I mean, look, Top Rank just lost Vito Mielnicki. You just lost him to who? Zuffa. So it already started. You got to do better or you're going to lose your guys. Round one, how you doing, my friend?
Hello, family. Hello, Estrella.
Any new
How you
sparring?
doing today?
Any new sparring? Any new sparring?
No, not today. They don't
Lot of
start until
stuttering.
Thursday.
Lot of stuttering.
It's
All
till
right.
30. That's my sparring day, but it will come. I will send it to you. I just right now, you see, I'm soaking wet. I just finished training right now.
Another
I
run.
just got
Another
out.
run. Another run.
No, everything. The bag work, the rope, everything. I did a full drill again. So I just got out, and I was hearing you guys talk, and I haven't been on in a while, so I want to stay active. I like to stay active, and I like this conversation, in fact, because I know a little bit about it. And I
Yeah.
believe that what Dana White is doing is the same recipe and formula that he applied in the UFC. He got into the UFC, then competed against Bellator, WCW, K1, and beat their champions, bought their organizations, took their champions, brought them on board. And then what did you see? The best holding up the UFC belt. Same kind of recipe I see with the TKO. He's going to try to beat out eventually. This is the end game, I believe, to beat out the alphabet belts. And what defines a belt and a champion? The person that wears it. If he can get the TKO champion to beat those, etc., and then while acquiring fighters, it's all same formula. Dana White knows how to build a business. He knows how to bring the other guys down. He's a monster when it comes to that. Then you got Turki Alalshikh with the Ring magazine. They're finally making a ranking system. It was
Whoa,
a well
what you mean
calculated.
finally making? They always had a ranking.
Okay, yes, but respectfully so, but it was really the number one fighting the number two. It was honoring the best fighting the best. Am I correct by saying that? Okay, so
I mean, that's part of it, but ranking
okay.
system means they had 1 through 10.
Yes, but now it's like Turki is putting that ring competitively now and really making it like an official belt. Like listen, this is just as great as any of the alphabet boys. When they announce you in a 4-belt era, they don't say 5-belt era. They say a 4 for a reason. So and all these moves are well calculated within the sport, within Dana White and Turki. I believe that he hired Dana White because Dana White knows how to build up his competition and destroy the competition around him. Now, this Muhammad Ali law, I want you guys to know, Dana White, everything he said is that not one single word will be, that's just a diversion to what he wants to add. Whatever he wants to add to the Muhammad Ali Act is not gonna it's gonna be like, okay, we could keep this, but it doesn't work here.
It's gonna benefit
yes,
him.
Absolutely.
I swear I don't trust him. Like I'm just like, is it like I know we have to wait and see more, but he just really seems like a snake. Like give that snake energy.
Yes. You know what he is? He's the type of person that will run. He gives me this vibe. He would run over his mother in traffic just to get ahead in life. Right? You know what I mean? He just gives me that vibe. He gives me that vibe. Like he will do whatever it takes. I gotta tell you, wait. Before you take that distasteful, I mean, I probably went overboard with, making, the way I wanted to present it. Yes. But he's a real killer when it comes to business. And sometimes
so for the people that he's like the fighters, is that beneficial?
He might you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. You're gonna lose a few friends to take over. Sometimes you can't please everyone. And trying to please everyone might set you back. I think Dana White took a lot of chances in the UFC. He took a lot of risk and he made a lot of right moves. And then what he did was he capitalized on markability. He always put the best fighting the best. And people are attracted to that. People are attracted to blood, to knockouts. Knockouts never get old. And if you can, but what's going to benefit him is when the champion's fighting for 300,000 or whatever, and his market value is that of a star that's making upwards of 20 million or 15, let's just slow down. That means they keep all of that. You signed to the 600,000, and then it's fair across the board because everybody gets to eat, but it's not fair when one of them has that it factor and his value is way more than yours. So like, what am I doing this for? To help all of you guys out? I gotta support my family. Like, so it's a give and take. And what do we think that Dana White is doing with this? He's gonna do the same. I believe, this is my personal opinion, that he's gonna do copy, paste, and print with the UFC. It's a salary rate.
But is it gonna work?
For the most part, for guys that are starving, you can get them to sign a board with $100,000 in your first 3 fights. Yes. When the average boxers never guarantee that. Yes.
But they're not going for guys they're going for pretty decent guys like Callum Walsh, Vito Mielnicki, and Julian Rodriguez have all signed.
Can you get any higher when they, formally said, I don't know if you guys addressed this, but didn't Terrence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez kick it off? Allegedly?
Yeah, but they're not signed to Zuffa at all.
I know, but okay. If we're just talking to Zuffa, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that part where you said it, just the people that they're signing now. Well, that's a good start. What do you think, Ness? You think that they're playing around with boxing, or you think that they're coming right for the jugular right now?
I think that they're trying to reach a certain demographic. I don't think they're trying to reach all of boxing.
Really? What do you mean by that?
Do you know Callum Walsh?
Okay, no. What do you mean by they don't want to get all of boxing? What do you mean by that? Like, they're not going to look for outside of...
I'm answering it. Do you know Callum Walsh?
No, I don't know him personally. No, I don't.
You know who he is, though. You've seen him fight.
Okay.
Yes or no? You've seen him fight?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you know how he looks.
All right.
So you've seen Vito Mielnicki fight.
Vito Mielnicki is that
Junior.
Let me see. Okay. That Italian kid. He's a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one you're talking about?
That's the one.
Okay.
And have you seen Julian Rodriguez Hammer Hands fight?
I can't remember his last fight, but yes, I'm familiar with the fighter.
Griffin. He knocked out Avis Griffin on MVP.
Yes, sir.
What do they all have in common?
What do they all have in common? They're talented fighters that are not making a lot of money.
They look like us.
That is true. But they all look like you.
Okay.
You see
the complexion for the protection?
No, I ain't say protection. I just said it seems to be like he's targeting a certain demographic. Like, I know Julian is Puerto Rican, but he looks a certain way. Just like I know you're Puerto Rican, but you look a certain way. And I know Vito Mielnicki is Italian, but he looks a certain way. And I know Callum Walsh is Irish, but hey, to the average American, they all can be 3 All-American boys. And they already put Callum Walsh chopping wood and fucking milking cows and talking about baby calves. So they want to make him the All-American. I'm just assuming.
Yes. Okay. I see where you're going with this. And from a man that has been, respect, people have said, yo, you look Italian, or you look white, or you look Spaniard, or you look, like that. And yes, sometimes I use things like that to my advantage and stuff. So from a man that, I understand where you're going with this. So that's the way you think, but
it's marketing, right? Like, he's a business.
Yes.
So it's not like we could ignore it. It's like he's entitled to buy and place whatever products he wants in his store.
Right.
I'm as a consumer, I can also say, oh shit, he only got white Air Force Ones.
Yeah, but you see how he does with that with the Brazilians in the UFC. He'll take the Brazilians, right? And he has like a different graphic. Like, if you have like an accent in the UFC, I don't
know nothing about UFC, so I could only listen to
you. Right. I understand. It's a bad thing. But okay, I get what you're saying. Time will tell. Let's see what direction.
Hold on, let me address this concerned citizen, Ryan Weathers. Pushing that narrative is kind of nasty. There's no actual announcements of signings, and we don't actually know who is all signed currently. So you're right. We don't know who is all ALL signed currently. What I know is just like Dan Rayfield got his sources, I got mine. I know for a fact Callum is there. I know for a fact Julian is there because we did the interview with Julian and he told us on this show. And Dan Rayfield been doing this over 30 years, and I trust Dan, and he said Vito Mielnicki is there. So I really don't get what we can't discuss. There are people that work in this business for over decades, over 1 and 2 decades. I think that they deserve a little bit of respect for their journalism. If Dan is saying something, it happened. If I'm telling you someone did an interview with me on this show live and said it, it happened. If you don't want to believe in Mr. Weathers, who you do sound new, I get you your reservation. You're new. But you'll learn to understand that I don't like liars.
And this is the Boxing Voice, so that you can trust that Ness is bringing you the latest in boxing news.
Yeah, man, I'm not going to lie, you know what I'm saying? But we can't deny that the 3 people that have been quote-unquote rumored, since you don't like officially signed, which I never said officially signed. I preferenced it. The Dan sources told them Vito is there and XYZ, but we haven't heard any signing of anyone else. That's all. You know, where's the rest of the flavors? Okay. That's all. Where's the rest of the flavors?
I mean, this is all new with and I'm pretty sure that you know, Dana White is gonna be real eager to, you know, release some of the names on the list, you know, to show the fans that this is
but remember,
being built and established.
He's already done interviews where he said that they've got over 200 fighters either signed or interested.
Right. So let's see where he goes with that. I mean, it's kind of early, yes, Ness. I kind of agree with the guy. Maybe we can't just see the whole intentions, but we see the first guys. And what they also do got in common, the 3 guys that you mentioned, they're all fairly young. They're good fighters that were hungry, and he saw that they have potential early. Lock those kind of guys down, and they could turn out to be something. They can end up being one of your cash cows. So you did name some things. They do have a similarity, but they also have same qualities. They're young.
Show you. I'm sorry. I didn't know you wasn't done. They're young. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead.
I said they're young. They're good, and each of them are on a winning streak coming up. You know, so let's see. Go ahead, brother.
I don't know, man. We'll see. They're all young for sure. They're all young for sure.
Yeah.
We'll see what pans out. I wouldn't go as far as very talented. I wouldn't go as far as very talented. I think that, you know, Callum Walsh
and Mielnicki.
The brakes may get pumped on him after the Fernando fight. He didn't look the way he should have looked. I think Mielnicki now has already shown us a couple of, you know, things that have us reserved. And Julian, he right now is hot. He right now is hot.
He's just
but he's losing that momentum.
He did it on 2 weeks. Remember this? He said he did it on 2 weeks.
Yeah,
remember, he's on his training camp.
But he's losing momentum. The dude that you beat already has a date, and you don't have a date.
On Jake Paul's
Again, you're losing momentum. The guy you knocked out has a televised date on the Jake Paul tank card. You don't have anything announced. We just speaking facts.
I can't say that that's not going to pay off, because I remember once upon a time, a lot of people criticized Teofimo Lopez for pulling out that fight with Subriel Matias, and all of a sudden he got $9 million for fighting in New York City. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, I can't tell the guy what you are worth. You know, he came on, he said, yo, they trying to wave like that carrot in front of my face, the Jake Paul undercard, blah, blah, blah. He goes, man, I ain't going for that. I'm worth more than that. He didn't reveal what it was, but he still felt that his value.
I get all that, but you and I and this audience know that because we're hardcores. The casuals that seen him on a casual card with Jake Paul, they're like, man, where's that kid that knocked out that guy?
I don't think they're saying exactly that, Ness. Come on, that's a stretch. But
you don't think people are curious?
He got knocked out.
You don't think people are curious where he's
got
at?
knocked out Griffin. Well, I mean, yeah, you don't stay out of sight, out of mind. What you want to do is stay a little bit.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The dude you beat, he got to fight and you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Juice, what it do? Star, you know I packed up the rest of those sit-ups. It's over.
1-2, Mike.
What up?
What up?
What up, Juice?
51 straight.
What up? Salute the panel.
Salute.
Yeah, man. Just wanted to get in here and give my thoughts on this Zuffa boxing, man. You know, me as a boxing fan, the more boxing I get to watch, the better. As a consumer and as a boxing fan. Now, as for the boxers, it may be another opportunity for the low-level fighters, the ones that are not going to be ever, unfortunately, signed to this big promotional company. An opportunity for them, man. So let's look at the bright side. Now, the thing that I don't like about all this is that we won't have any of the sanctioning bodies. So we will never find out who's the best. Because in MMA, there's three major organizations that I know of, which is, of course, the UFC, which is PFL, like their little brother, and then which is One Championship, which is in the other side of the world. Now, you never see any of them mix up with each other. It's like if Dana White doesn't want to do business with them, and all he wants to do is hog his organization and make the most of his organization's money. But if he really wants to grow the MMA world, like he needs to fight from the other people in Asia and Africa, you feel me? So hopefully this doesn't happen with Zuffa Boxing. I definitely still would like to see, you know, like fighters from all over the world that are ranked in all different organizations fight each other. You feel me or not?
I see what you're saying, but since I know a little bit about the UFC, the reason why Dana White don't fight those other organizations, anything, because he owns them all. He bought Bellator, he bought WCW, he bought them all. He actually owns all of them. He takes their champions, bring them to the UFC, and they fight for his belt. He just lowers them.
All right, but look, round one. You were to tell me if Raw Tang, you know Raw Tang, right? If you're an MMA fan, you know Raw Tang.
Okay.
If Raw Tang were to fight Elias Taporia, do you think that would break record numbers, bro? You have all the Elias Taporia fans and all the Asian
I agree.
Raw Tang fans, right? That's a mega fight, bro.
That's a mega fight. I thought that Pit Bull at one time, or like 3 years ago, should have fought in the UFC champion a long time ago. I always felt that way. But Dana White holds all the cards there. He wins either way.
Exactly. So he's like a dictator, bro, which is not
No, he has a monopoly.
Because now Ilya will never get to fight Roundtree. I mean, I'm sorry, Raw Tang, brother. So that's what I'm trying to say, man. You know, like, good luck for them. I know that they're gonna be like an isolated organization. But I mean, the more boxing for us, the better, right? So we'll have to wait and see. Now, Nez, I do want to say to you, man, that what's his name? That Emiliano fight. Did you watch that one, sir? Pro Box?
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. My boy lost, man.
Man.
And that was a knockdown. That jab landed, bro. That jab landed.
No, that was not a knockdown.
How many rounds did you give him out of 10?
Oh, man. I didn't score round by round. I took the decision of the judges, bro.
You may feel like it's your time.
Salute.
You're talking about the Moreno fight?
Yeah, Garcia Moreno.
Garcia Moreno, that was not a knockdown, 100%. Yo, that was great officiating. That was a great officiating.
That was
and I will break down, if you give me 10 seconds, I will break down the rules and why. It's 100% fact. Okay? Had Emilio Moreno threw the punch and was going down and he clipped him, that's 100% a knockdown. What happened in the sequence was he hit him with the jab, then Moreno threw the punch and knocked himself down, meaning he didn't make contact while Moreno was in the action. Like this.
Yeah, right.
What are you laughing about?
Bro, he caught him in the act of the punch.
I dare you to play it right now.
He caught him in the act of the punch. He caught him in the act of the punch.
No, he did not.
Listen, none of us are going to be able to know that man's like split second, like did he throw Does it look like Moreno
I don't
threw
know
the
what
left
Ness
hook
is
and got
talking about.
caught?
Star.
Yes.
I have no idea what he's talking about. He must have not watched it, but they showed the instant replay and the entire world saw it. The sequence went like this. Garcia jabbed him. Moreno got the jab, and then he threw the punch and fell by himself. And the kid never
Negative.
Negative.
Listen, I hear you, bro. I hear you. That's your interpretation. That's your interpretation. That's your interpretation.
I have eyes.
Okay.
There's no way they showed the instant replay.
My brother, you understand that you and I could see two different things? There's no need for you to get so upset.
Why don't we just play for the fans the little clip and show them?
I already did that yesterday. We already went through this on Sunday when we do the recap of the weekend.
Well, then you
did, and
how could you? How could you?
I even waited for the slow-mo replay.
How could you? How could you deny that there was a knockdown? Because it's not a knockdown. And you're gonna award this guy a knockdown.
Lands and you go down. That's a knockdown.
He never went down like that. He slipped because there's sweat.
But all we're doing is going in circles now. It's like I said, you believe it was not a knockdown. I believe it was. It's okay.
Okay, wait. By the rule definition says.
Hold on. Let's get the knowledge out of it though. Okay, so I'm watching the fight. So when they did the slow motion and I saw the jab land and then he fell, I wasn't thinking about whether he threw a punch after that or not. Is that an actual rule that if you jab a fighter and then they throw a punch after and then fall from the jab, is that not?
Yes, that's a knockdown. That's why I said that if Moreno threw the punch right first and Garcia clipped him, no matter if he was falling, tripping, as long as you clip the man on the way down, it will be awarded a knockdown. But the sequence went like this. Garcia jabbed him. Moreno went to swing and his bottom leg kicked out because of the sweat on the ring, and the referee saw it. And he never engaged with Moreno. Had he just, flick the hand or just touch him after Moreno throws the punch, that is awarded a knockdown 100%. There's no way around it because you're going down. As long as you just tap him on the head, that's a knockdown. But the sequence went jab first, then punch, and he went down with no action in between.
Do you see how many people disagree with you in the live chat?
I don't care what they're saying because they're not educated.
So only your opinion matters. Only what you saw matters. Okay.
No. What I saw and the referee saw what mattered. The referee made the right call, and the referee said no knockdown. So I don't know what the chat's saying. As long as the referee said.
We seen the fighter be very upset at the referee for not calling.
They got instant replay, and instant replay said no.
Let me move on here.
Everybody talks about money. It's never about the money for me. And if we could pull off what I want to do, money is what happens when you do something right. Some people say, yeah, I can save it. And some people say I'm the worst thing to ever happen to it. I have a plan. We're going to start from the ground up. We're already working on a new design for the ring. That meeting was yesterday, too. We had a huge design meeting for a new boxing ring. So, yes, we will bring lots of different elements to the production and to the sport. And, yes, possibly even rule changes. I wouldn't say no to that. All the guys that want to compete with me and all this stuff, I think way bigger than you guys do. There will be zero changes to the Muhammad Ali Act. We're going to add on to it. Fighters that want to fight under the Muhammad Ali Act exactly the way it is will have that opportunity, or you can bet on me and fight with me under our version of the Muhammad Ali Act. The Muhammad Ali Act was put in place with all good intentions, but I think that it's held the business back. They don't think big enough. I think much bigger than any of them do, no matter how bad they all want to compete with me. Everybody talks about money.
Wow. Competition, baby. Competition. I love it.
New design. So what is he going to do? A triangle ring?
Hold on.
I don't know. I'm confused. Go ahead, start.
Hold on. Is he saying that if you want to fight under the Muhammad Ali Act, then you can't fight with him? Because he said
no. He said you get to choose. You get to choose what you want. You could keep fighting in this version of boxing, or bet on him and come to his new version of boxing under the amended Muhammad Ali Act rules.
Right. That's what he's saying. Exactly, Ness. Yep. So what he's saying that you'll come. The Ali Act won't be changed, But Star, I'm with you. What are the changes he's talking about? I'm with you. Like where? Okay, you're saying that the Almahada.
Well, one of them
already
is
works. Wait a minute, next, if something already works and it's already good, and you don't plan on changing it, then why are you trying to fix it?
because he wants to
amend. Don't fix it.
He wants to amend it so that he's
saying it's broken.
No, I never used the word fix. You're not listening.
I'm saying it. Okay, go ahead, brother.
He wants to amend it, add on to it, so that he can do what he wants to do. By amending it, he doesn't have to acknowledge the sanctioning bodies and only needs to acknowledge one belt that he can create, just like the UFC belt. They're only going to use the ring rankings and the ring belt in Zuffa Boxing. And fighters will only be ranked by the ring, and you graduate to Turki Boxing. But this is only 12 shows, so we could expect maybe one show per month until they grow. Right now, it's only a 12-show per year deal, 5-year deal. So
let me ask you a question.
I don't even know that they're gonna get a champion,
right?
Because
if they're using
if they're using the ring rankings, right?
Okay.
Let's think about that whole other conversation, right? You're gonna use the ring rankings where regular boxing is ranked. Now, Zuffa Boxing also has to be ranked. So how do you get to a certain level when real boxing is always up there? We always 1 and 2. You understand what I'm saying? How are you even gonna get ranked if you're not fighting those guys?
Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying. Okay, so how does the Zuffa ranking affect your career with the Alphabet Boys? So when you leave Zuffa, they're gonna say you basically didn't box nowhere here in our ranking.
Well, I'm sure just like any champion, like look at Ngannou, for instance. You know, based off what he did somewhere else, he was perceived, he's got a puncher's chance, this, that, and the third, and he got a shot at a champion. Because he wasn't just some Tom, Dick, and Harry off the street. He still was a UFC champion. So while we don't recognize UFC champion, same for McGregor.
Right.
While we don't recognize it, we understand you're still championship caliber. So you do get ranked theoretically. Not legitimately, but again, they can, right? Like, for instance, Pacquiao was out. And he came back and they petitioned and they considered him. And based off his past, they gave him a top 5 ranking. So that's what I'm saying. Hypothetically, you're a champion in Zuffa and your contract is up and you want to go to the regular boxing. We're going to know who round 1 is. We seen you on Paramount. We know who you are. And so do the rankings. So do the sanctions. Mauricio knows who you are. He knows that 3% going to taste good. Let me get to Nike Hendricks.
Hendricks, you there? Unmute the mic.
Nah, he's having issues connecting. He's in that.
All right.
He's in that world.
Caller. Star, I'm just as curious as you are too. But what he means with the changes. And where is we going with that? But and then Ness brought up a good point where that he doesn't the changes that he might want to implement is that he doesn't have to acknowledge the alphabet sanctioning and he can keep his belt, so maybe those are the changes. But Star, look,
I'm sure it's more than that though. I'm sure it's more than that. Remember, he wants to make a mandatory.
Have you ever had a gut feeling, about somebody, Star? Like your gut feeling like something ain't right here. You know what I mean? So
you know that he's trying to also put a mandatory minimum per round, right, guys?
No.
Yeah, he's trying to put like a minimum, like $150 minimum could be paid per round.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, like a
So
minimum,
how much
like
is
a
that per
minimum.
fight?
Really? So a salary cap.
Well, is it a cap or is it a minimum? Cap
Can
would
you
be
get
the
over
most.
the cap?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Cap would be the most. We're talking about the least.
Okay. The least. Yeah, diablo.
That's what, like $1,500, $1,800 a fight, or what the
And then
in the world?
every fighter is not as popular as the
But that's the
next.
thing,
Now let's
Star.
say
Right now, some people don't get that, right? Like if you get brought in as an
right.
opponent, you know, like, all right, let's say round one has a fighter and he's looking for a 4-round fight for his opponent. Yeah, I mean, round one might be willing to pay that dude only 600. It ain't everybody
Right.
that's gonna make, you know, $150 per round for a 4-round fight.
I
Oh,
understand it, but there's a downside to that too, because a lot of people just gonna may start settling for that. That way, they don't have to pay fighters that would usually earn more. They can try
You're
just kind of
right.
fill
You're
up the
oh,
right.
card with those
they're gonna
But
try
fighters.
that. Yes.
that's what round one is saying. That what
Right.
UFC does is they go get those less fortunate Brazilian fighters. They used to
Right.
not making money, so now they
Mm.
giving them X amount of dollars, and they cool, and they just make them famous. But they got to make that work here.
Mm-hmm.
It, like
Wow.
we are like. Hopefully they got good storytelling, right? Because boxing fans, we're we're high maintenance. We don't like that you don't know English. We want you to learn English.
Right.
We wanted Cotto to learn English. We told
Yes.
Canelo to learn English. You
Right.
can't just be a Brazilian just because you can fight. That shit don't work like that in boxing. It don't work like that. It don't. It don't work
He's,
like
he's
that. We
right.
want you
He's
to be
right.
able to connect with us.
They made
Yeah.
Subriel Matias speak English now. He learned so much. Subriel right now, he knew it. It's just he knew that that was something. If you're gonna be promoted in America, something that you're gonna have to do. And yeah, he's right.
So
Wow.
it's gonna be interesting to see how he sells his fighters to us. But it
Yeah.
does. I mean, as of now, we don't got any Brazilian signings. What we seen all speak English. James Benitez.
What's up, James?
What
Yo,
up,
what's up,
James?
next man? Good. Oh shit, man. Oh, round one. You here, man? What's
Ron,
going on, man?
Ron,
What up?
Ron
What up?
Ultra, you might need to call in, man. For maybe I missed it because I watched what I thought was embedded. Where that's where we seen Callum Walsh milking cows.
Mm, that's crazy. What's up, Star? How you doing?
What's going on, James?
I'm not on no BS tonight, man. I just got questions. Hey, can y'all explain to me a little bit more about the Zuffa Boxing? Because what, that's going to be exclusively like the Ring Magazine fighters and shit like that? Is that what it is? Or am I
It's
or
to
am I
work your way
mistaken?
up to the ring, right, Ness?
So
It's
it's
kind
a
of
D
like to
League,
work
right?
your way
Development.
up to it.
Yeah, no, they only gonna acknowledge the ring. They said, and they're gonna be
Yeah,
acknowledging the ring rankings. And their fighters
Okay, so
graduate to
graduate, right,
Turkey boxing
right.
if you're good enough.
So,
Hmm.
so like, so is that gonna really like what water down the history of the ring belt overall, right? Because like, just imagine like Boots Ennis gets, 4 belts or whatever,
This gotta be
undisputed or
cap.
whatever.
Damn,
What's up?
What?
this on Say Cheese. This ain't
I don't
cap.
think
Holy shit.
what
Oh
happened.
What they
shit,
say?
man, it's the BS. I'm here for it.
What
Saudi
happened?
Arabia just bought EA Sports, bro.
What?
Oh shit. Oh
Bro,
shit.
this story. I thought it was cap because of this number.
ESPN.
I said
No,
EA
EA Sports, man.
Sports.
Oh,
EA Sports,
EA
man.
Sports.
EA
The people
Sports.
that make Madden
Yeah,
and
make
2K
and
Madden, yeah,
2K.
EA Sports.
and
Like it's in
Fight
the
Night.
game. It's in the game. It's in the
Exactly.
game.
Yeah.
Bro, but this number sounded so fake. I had to see that it was Say Cheese to believe it.
How many billion?
55 billion and then
No
gone
way.
private. Buyers include Newcastle owners. So isn't that like a soccer team? And the Saudi
I
Public
believe so.
Investment Fund. Lord of
That's
It's
mercy.
more money. That's more money than the
that's
UFC.
it's a lot
That's
going on.
crazy.
That's more
I
money
hope they
than the
bring back. I
UFC.
hope they bring back Fight Night, man.
You like
Damn,
Fight Night
Mm,
with all
motherfuckers
the
buying
fucking?
It was
everything.
cool.
Saudis taking
I
over.
mean,
We
bro, they
might.
ain't gonna bring back Fight Night.
mm.
We got undisputed already. We already got undisputed. They just gonna make that better.
Eh,
That's all
Nah,
they're
we
gonna try
don't.
to
We
do.
do not want undisputed, man. Stop with your craziness.
stop with the
They need
cap.
to take
I'm just
that
saying
shit
what
back.
it is.
They got to take it back. Don't nobody want that. They got to redo that.
Man, that beta version was shit. The pay version
Yeah, it
still
was.
shit, man. So,
Terrence Crawford
but
looked
nah, man,
horrible.
man, look, man, bro, this is not a Bud show, man. Why you had to mention Bud, man? But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But
Well, damn.
but isn't that shit gonna really water down what some of these other boxers with all the historic other sanctioned bodies are actually doing? Like if they're not aligned with Turki Alalshikh.
Nah, because
Like,
it's gonna be no different than UFC and Strikeforce existing at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, right.
But
It ain't gonna
Good analogy.
water down our boxing.
Right.
We just when theirs gets to our level, we just gonna be demanding that that Crawford fights whatever fucking Zuffa boxing champ they got.
But you wouldn't think like when a fighter gets like 3 or 4 belts and actually reign out in the division, they're gonna offer him the ring belt, and fighters gonna turn it down because it'd be like, I don't want to do that with Turki Sheik.
Nah, why? I mean, again, you could graduate to Turkey boxing, so regular boxing still gonna want the ring, and Zuffa boxing gonna want the ring because that's how they graduate to Turkey big time boxing.
So my man, I think
Remember, based off the numbers, unless Paramount comes out or somebody comes out and says what Paramount is giving them per year, is only 10 million from Turkey, which breaks down to fucking less than $1 million per show. Remember, 833,000, 12 shows per year. So you don't got the money. You don't got the money to, you know what I mean, to put on fucking big time shit.
Hey, yo, brother, can I ask you a question? I just wanted to see where your mindset was at, and I just thought of this, and I want to see if I'm like aligned with you actually, right? So do you think that once he kicks off this ring, like people like fighters like Teofimo Lopez and everything, they gonna lose their ring status or on the belt? And is it gonna mess up like the history? Or like because I just thought of that. Like, what if he says, now you got to fight represent the ring belt? What does that mean from the day that he starts that? Like what? And I'm thinking that the caller had I'm lined up with him somewhere in the facts that is this gonna mess up history with how you win it and where we go from here?
Yeah, because it's exclusive. It's going to make it more exclusive, I believe.
But
right
how's
there. Like,
it
you
gonna
gotta
mess up history when history has been written in the 4 sanctioning bodies?
The caller is gonna answer that.
This is about to be some new
future.
shit.
It's going to mess up it's going to mess up the future.
This
future
shit ain't
going
about
forward.
to mess up shit, man.
right.
Y'all don't even know if this experiment works.
I got you. Right.
All right, man.
But the caller is just as crazy. He brought this to me and he got me thinking about it.
I'm just asking questions.
Well, we
man.
gonna hang up on James because his bell been rang. Tito La Voz, what up?
Tito La Voz. La Voz.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you.
There you go. Hello, Miss Star.
Hello.
Yes, round uno. How's everybody doing?
Round uno. What up? Salute, Papa.
Good and you.
I can't complain. Life is good, man. What I see here, though, is two possible things that can happen. And you guys already know how I feel about Dana White. He's a cancer, all right? But I see two things happen. Round one, that feeling you got is spot on. He a slimy motherfucker, this guy. Because I used to watch the UFC. I got tired of watching guys in fucking biker shorts, so I went back to boxing, right? But I see how he gets down, bro. I see how he gets down. And all those amendments he's making, he's going to put more money in his pocket, and he's going to undercut these fighters, bro. So one of two things is going to happen. He's going to end up turning into the PBC, which means he's going to lock everybody out and try to do his own thing. Or he's going to become the Luke.
Let me let you go. I got my guess.
All right.
All right, Tito.
Mike, what's up?
Mike,
you hear me? Mike, do you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Sorry about that.
All right.
All right, what's going on? Mike Farrell, thank you for joining us. Hey,
No
man,
problem,
I heard Nuveta. They told me you reached out, huh? Try them out. No, listen, it really works. I ain't on front. It's good. It's good. But they told me you reached out, man. Shout out, man. Get Danny on that. You should have got Danny on that for this fight camp.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't know about it before, but the good news is we know about it now.
For
So,
sure.
we'll see what the future brings, but hopefully we'll be able to add that to the resume. You know what I mean?
So obviously, you and Danny putting on this big show in the Barclays Center. I want to start there, man. How difficult was it, and did you deal directly with your mark to get that situated? How difficult was it to bring boxing back to Barclays? And did you deal directly with, is it Brett Yormark?
No, so no, it's not Brett Yermark anymore. It
Okay.
is. He sold it. He
Ooh.
sold it. So we, thank God, he still does have a lot of his team together that was there back in the day. So we dealt directly with Paul. Big shout out to Paul Ninchrak, and we got the deal done. We're excited. Barclay is Danny's home. He's from Philly, but everyone considers him a Brooklyn native. So we're really excited to have him back in the building. This is the 10th time he's been in the building. No one's fought there that many times. So we're really excited about it, and we can't wait for October 18th.
So was it as easy as them realizing Danny wants to come back home? I mean, obviously you said this will be his 10th time, so 9 times filling that arena out. Was it difficult to strike the deal or no?
No. I mean, honestly, we did have the garden on the table as well.
Oh, wow.
But,
Really?
yeah, we just felt it. Yeah.
Big
but we
room
just
or
felt
little
as
room?
though- Big room.
Oh, wow.
Danny only does big things, brother. Don't shortchange
sure,
him.
for
He only
sure,
does
for
big
sure.
things. But we felt as though this was a better fit. We felt
Yeah.
as though, he's always represented that building, and we felt as though it would be a disrespect to have Farewell to Brooklyn anywhere else.
Now, is this a one-off, or is this going to be multiple events thrown by Swift Promotions at the Barclays now?
I mean, yeah, we definitely look to, this is the start. I mean, we want to come back to Barclays and do more shows, not necessarily saying with Danny, but to do the promotion, doing more shows, to bring in good boxing back to New York on a more consistent basis, to where there's more consistency in the shows that are coming out of that building.
Well, that's what I'm specifically asking. Like, did they give you more than just the October date?
We didn't ask for it, but there has been a conversation about us getting the venue for the future, and we both agreed that that is something that we're both going to take a look at and work on next. But the most important part was this farewell.
Now, we've seen this with Floyd Mayweather where, like, when he's fighting, TMT was the shit, right? Like, Tank got the fight in the UK, and Badu Jack and all his guys got the fight when Floyd fought. Is it going to make it easier for Danny not to make this a farewell? Because it will allow Swift Promotions to get that, head start necessary for the David Garcias and the up-and-coming fighters, because you'll have consistent dates based off Danny's name, which will lead me into the next question of television.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's definitely a great platform, and it allows us to get that step. I mean, unfortunately for David Garcia, he couldn't be part of this one because New York does have regulations as far as age is concerned. So he wasn't able to be on this one. Yeah, but listen, don't shortchange him. He is going to be on the Fendora card, October 25th.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
So,
I did see he posted that. I did see that. I think I reposted it. Shout out to David. My bad.
Correct. So on this card, we're going to have, Quincy Williams, Quiet Storm, 5-0, 5 knockouts. We're going to have Christian Cangelosi on this card. So we're strategically getting our guys to enjoy this platform as well as using other platforms so that they're seen by everyone in America and everyone all over the world. Because in our minds, we have the best prospects coming up. And that's kind of what we did on this card. We made sure that the card was lined up according with that.
So, man, I just had a brain freeze.
Is that Chris Colbert on this card?
Yeah, Colbert is
Chris
on this
Colbert
card.
is on the card.
Did he get an opponent yet? Because you had a TBA when I checked.
Yeah, so his opponent is pending, but yeah, he's got an opponent. We're just waiting for the. Actually, I just got it right now. Look, you guys are the good luck charm. His opponent just got approved as well on the phone.
Nice.
So Chris Colbert will be fighting Blas Caro out of Argentina. He's 12-8 with 5 knockouts.
Mike,
There we go. Breaking
so
news.
when did you guys get your New York license?
We've had it for a couple months because we knew we were going to do this show. So I got it. We got it. Don't quote me. We got it in like February or March.
Man,
Because we had
I'm so happy for you guys, man. I'm smiling like Philly and New York. Nah, listen, a lot of these guys, they be fake promoters. Everybody got a fucking acronym with a promotional company they not promoting.
Right.
This is promoting. You know, you ain't doing a co-promotion with a local. You could have called Larry Goldberg and hey, let's do a co-promotion. Use his license. I love that you guys are doing the thing for real, man, for real. And signing too, man. I like how he's taking David under his wing, man. I like that Danny is taking Garcia under the wing and, you know, letting him kind of take the mask. You know, being a mentor. I love it. I love what y'all doing, man.
Baby. Young Swift Garcia and Danny Swift Garcia.
I love what y'all doing, man. I really do. I really do. I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you were able to, you know, take, you know, the promotions to New York City. That's huge, man. That's huge.
Yeah, no. We're
what are some of the differences, though, in terms of operations? I'm sure taxes, doctors, insurance is a big difference, is it not?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, it's the big city for a big reason, right? So everything costs more. But with that being said, we're looking to deliver a card, and I think we've done so. You know, Danny's been very instrumental in overlooking the card to make sure that the fighters that we put together is gonna bring it for the city of New York. And I think that's what that's what our goal was, and I think we achieved it. I think we have a card that when you look at it from top to bottom has all the up and coming prospects. It just has everyone. You know, Gabriel Rosado
is Keith Colon in this?
Yeah, Keith Colon is on the card. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
Yeah, we love Keith over
So
there,
that's what we
man.
tried to do. Keith is the guy. I love Keith, his dad. They're good peoples. So you know,
got
Chris
Nahir
Colbert
Albright on there too, man. Shout out to Nahir, man. Tell him come over and do an interview then. I ain't even know that.
Yeah, listen, I mean,
okay.
the interesting thing with
Oh wow. Wait a minute. How'd you get that fight? Damian Ma Nibba versus Joey DeVaco? But that's a great fight, man.
That's a great fight.
That's a great little heavyweight scrap, man.
That's why I said to you, like, this card.
But isn't that guy with Top Rank?
Stacked. He is.
Oh my God! Congratulations.
Well, you know how Top Rank's doing right now. They're kind of like putting up their
exactly.
fights.
But I love that they've entrusted one of their fighters with Swift Promotions. It's
Look
bigger
at that.
than,
Swift
it's
is
bigger
doing
than
big
what's
things.
going on. It's bigger
Big
than what's
things.
going on with Top Rank. It's
Yeah,
more
come
about
on, talk
where
about
Swift
it.
Promotions is at right now. I love this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
listen, at the end of the day, we want to work with everybody. We're not pigeonholed
sure.
to being like, hey, we're not working with this guy, we're not working with that guy. If it's a good fight and it makes sense, we want to try to put it together. That's it. If this is about
I
boxing,
wanted to
it's not
ask you about that water in front of you.
shout out to the one water. If you're not drinking the one, you're not the one.
All right, because I seen it at the Tank Davis, Jake Paul. They were passing it out. We had it on the seats, and those bottles were unique because they stack against each other. And I'll never forget
So you
that
can
because
stack them in the
it
whole
was
row.
very convenient to carry. You know, rather than carrying those. So I saw that. So if it was one of your actual sponsors or anything, or you're working with that, I just wanted to get that out there because I see that the water is out there, and I see you guys are doing big things. So I want to, you know, make sure everything gets out there for you guys, man. You guys are doing big things right
shout
now.
out. We're trying.
You know?
We're trying. Shout out to the One Water. They were part of our press conference. It was sponsored by them. They're going to be part of the fight. We're really looking forward to growing the relationship with them. They're an up and coming water brand that's on the level. The water's clean. So that's what we're for.
So
Tastes
Mike,
great. I had it myself. So
we've given you a lot of praise, but the hardball question is why millions.com? And
So let me
why
ask you something.
$50?
I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna break it down to you. So, because when you said that to me the other day, right, and you was like, "Wow, $50." At first, I was like, "Man, it's the same $50." But then I thought about it. when you look across the boxing stage, right? So Terrence Crawford has beaten 11 world champions. Canelo Alvarez has beaten 18. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Crawford is now 12. My bad, Crawford. Respect. Crawford is 12 champions. Canelo is 18. Manny Pacquiao is 21. Floyd Mayweather is 23. The next person, do you know who it is that had the number right behind Terrence?
Danny Garcia.
Danny Swift Garcia.
With 10. With 10. So when you look at a fight, like, and no disrespect to these two gentlemen, they were in a war before. There's going to be a war again. But, you know, there's a lot of complaining about the Conor Ben fight being $54.99, right? And people say, oh, well, you're only a couple dollars cheaper than that. You should be lower. Danny's earned it. They're not world champs. No disrespect to him. It's hard to be a world champ. He's a multiple-time world champ in 2 divisions. So you're seeing greatness right before you. You're seeing a farewell to a city that he's literally put on the map for boxing. You're looking at a card that when you look at this card compared to any other card this year, I'll stack it up. Let's talk about it.
Any other? You wildin' right
Let's
now.
talk about it.
You gotta
Go
be
ahead.
on the,
Tell-
we
tell-
gotta keep
tell me
things
what
on a
undercard.
certain level,
Tell me
bro.
what undercard.
Yeah.
Tell me what
No, but we
undercard.
gotta.
Let's
I'm
talk
saying,
about it.
I'm saying
I'll wait. Let's
we
talk
gotta
about it.
compare
Let's
it.
talk about it.
If like, how are we comparing things? Because if we go off pay-per-view price, come on, you know Turkey got $50 pay-per-views that have been fire.
But Turkey's also investing hundreds of millions of dollars.
My point
to try to
exactly. That's
boost it.
why I'm saying don't say I'll stack
But
it
the
against
other
anything
guys-
because you can't.
Because I will. But I will. Name me his
Against certain
undercards.
guys. Against certain
Name
guys.
me his undercards. Let's talk about his undercards. Name them to me.
I mean, that
Every-
was a
every
great fight
fight
with
I hear.
Callum Walsh and Fernando Vargas. Even
Well,
better fight with Lester Martinez.
No. I'm saying the overall card. The overall undercard.
An overall card. Well, if you're
I'll put
going
it
by
up with it.
names, but if you're going by names alone, not by the performance, the New York card with Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and all
I
them,
mean, there's
any
always
card you
stacked.
got.
It's always
You know,
stacked.
That was all he got. I agree.
You know what I mean? So if we were going by that, you know, so I don't want to do that to you guys. I think
But
that
outside
your
of
card,
that, look, I think we're getting away
Yeah.
from it, right? We had Albert Bell on Millions, and that shit crashed, bro. Did you watch it?
right?
Because we
Yeah,
watched
that's
it
okay.
and they crashed. So I'm just saying, Danny's even bigger than Albert Bell, so he gonna crash.
But part of the reason it crashed, in my opinion, was, you know, with Millions, you pay for your production, right? They don't handle production. So your production team matters. So in an instance like that, and I'm not saying they did or they didn't, but if you don't have the proper production team with the proper equipment, yeah, it's gonna crash.
Nah, Mike. So
We've
what did you
tested,
get?
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. We've tested.
Oh,
we've tested Millions.co, and we've done stress tests up to right now. The last stress test we did was 500,000 views. It handled it. It worked.
Let me ask
So
you though,
this
'cause
is something different.
that was a
because this is his
curveball right
promotion.
there.
I agree with you. But
No.
this is his
What you
promotion,
just said is a
his
curveball.
platform.
If they're not paying for production, what are they giving you? Because if it's just a landing page, don't nobody know. And no disrespect to them, I know I'm gonna get a call
No,
from them
go
like,
ahead.
"Oh, you shitted on us."
No,
That's
no.
not what I'm doing. And my duty is to my audience and the boxing fan, and we don't know Millions. Like, it's not the Zone, it's not ESPN, so it's not like if they not paying for, but what are they doing then for you? Because you could have put
did
the
you
shit
ask
on
why?
Fight Hype. You could have
Did
put
you
it on
ask why?
Fight Hub and got way more views if you got to pay for your own production.
But did you ask why?
Why what?
Why are we handling production?
Okay.
No, you just said they don't pay for production. You got to handle your own. So that was
Because
shocking.
we're part of the company. This is Danny's promotion. Danny is part of Millions.
Okay.
So that's why we're doing it. So what Millions does is Millions allows these fighters, and this is why Danny's on the board, and this is why we jumped in bed. Millions allows fighters to grow their platform in multiple ways. You can stream a fight. You can have your merch on there. You can create an audience. You can do publicity on there to where you're marketing yourself. We think that's unique. So that's why we got embedded in it, and that's why this is the first of many fights to come that's going to be on Millions. Because if you took a look at the press conference and you took a look at his interviews, we're part of it. So we're going to help build it to what we know it could be in the next couple of years.
And the Zone wasn't interested in Danny Garcia's fight live from Barclays Center.
This is our platform, our promotion, our way. Not everybody's going to agree with it, and that's okay. But when you're making certain business decisions on how you want to grow your overall brand, your overall business, sometimes that comes before every little dollar and cents. Because one time, the Zone wasn't the Zone, bro. The Zone was in the same situation Millions was in. But guess what? Now they're that household name. So what we're going to do is we're going to help them be that household name. So people right now might not understand it, might not see who they are. But over time, it's going to develop, and we will be the next DAZN. So that's okay.
I hope, man, but the Zone never was charging $50. Like, yo, Millions don't even have
Make it
a free,
35.
but they don't
35.
even have a free. They don't even have a free version. Like, you gotta pay for everything
part,
they
right?
got, and
But
it's not worth it. Like watching Albert Bell fight Keith Hunter is not worth $30, and watching Danny fight Gonzalez isn't worth $50 when we just got Crawford and them for free on Netflix. I'm sorry.
Netflix, but it's not for free, because when you think about it, you pay them on a monthly basis regardless to watch that
$13 though, Mike. 13.
Okay, but it's still not for free. It's still not for free.
It's part of my
The
subscription.
Zone, you
and
pay
guess
them a
what?
monthly subscription.
Not only am I getting boxing, I'm getting hella movies too.
Yeah, but Ness, what Mike
is tough.
Yeah, but what Mike is saying, he has a better product than the Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford as a whole. You might have got it for free, but he's giving you a better product with better fights for $50. You know, plus
round one, don't help him because that don't even
I'm just
sound
telling
right.
you.
But no, it's the truth.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I said.
That's what he's saying. I'm listening
Mike,
to him.
You gonna make me look like I'm attacking you here, but how you gonna?
Nah,
think of like if you break this down, main event for main
I said
event,
35,
undercard
but anyway.
for undercard, like it, you can't compare it.
So let's talk about it. Rashad Mahdi, Keith Cologne,
Yes.
Quincy Williams. We have the comeback of Zaire, who went to play football, who was a top amateur, went to play Division I football, is now coming back. You got Christian Cangelosi, you got Gabe Rosado, you got Chris Colbert, you got Matthew Lefty Gonzalez, you got Damian Ingba, you got Dominic Crowder, you got Nair Albright, you got Danny. You got it from top to bottom, brother.
All right, now let me give you their card. Marco Verde, gold Olympian. Sona Akal beat Nico Ali Walsh. That's who Marco Verde is fighting. Javier Martinez was fighting Satsumi. Okay. Ivan Daicho undefeated fighting Jermaine Franklin. Steven Nelson fighting Ryoka Santana, who my co-host from an urban show said was going to be an upset, and he did upset. Steven Nelson, the favorite. Terrence Crawford's boy, always on a big fight. Callum Walsh, Fernando Vargas, son of a legend. Then Billy and Lester Martinez. What, round one?
Yeah. No, I just said you can't give him a point because of a son of a legend. Just his performance. You're on a roll, Ness. You're doing your thing, Ness. Go ahead.
Hold on. Two undefeated boxers, and one of them happens to be a son of a legend. You want me not to mention it? If Danny has a son, we're not going to mention that it's Danny's son? Come on, bro. You're being unfair. If Cotto has a son, if Tito Trinidad has a son, we're not going to mention that that's their son. Like, we're not mentioning Juan Manita's son. We're not mentioning his son.
Yeah, we are. I mean,
bro,
there's a lot of sons that made it through on
But
the
Ness, you just
Chavez
mentioned
Jr.
You just mentioned 4 fights. I gave you like a total of like 12. You just did 4, right? Unless my math is off.
He did more than that.
Let me count for you again.
4 or 5.
Let me count for you again.
He
Fight
did way
of the
more
year.
than that.
Listen. Fight of the year candidate. Sergey Boachuk and Brandon Adams. Fight of the year candidate guaranteed. Christian and Billy and Lester Martinez.
Yes.
Then undefeated prospects, Callum Walsh and Vargas, or undefeated contenders. Then Steven Nelson. Then Franklin and Daicho. Then Marco Verde.
Okay, so you gave 6. Okay.
Big names though, Mike. But I hear you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. You the
He's
best.
a
That's how.
he
That's
gotta
what
do what he
Dana's
gotta
saying.
do. Hey,
That's
I
what
respect
Dana's
it.
saying. That's what Dana's saying. Dana's saying
I
he the best. You
respect
got to
it.
do it too. Listen, I ain't mad. I'm just mad at that. That's my pocket though. At the end of the day, 50 is like, damn it, man. Why you couldn't go to the zone and get part of my subscription? Danny's name is worthy enough to get one of them premium networks, in my opinion.
Now, I didn't want to ask this question. Yeah, I was waiting to see if
Go
Ness
ahead,
was
round
gonna
one.
say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I mean, off of Danny's last performance, are you thinking that now the people are saying, yeah, 50 is does that, are you saying that
Coming
this
off a
farewell
loss, does it
tour,
really justify? Is what you want to say?
right,
Yeah, I feel
and should the
it
fans
is.
get behind it?
I feel it is. I mean, listen, he's had the WBA Super once. He's had the WBC twice. He's had the WBA once. He's had the ring once. No, I think it is. This is his farewell to Brooklyn. The true Danny Garcia supporters and the true people of boxing, I think, know what he's done for the sport. So yeah,
I see how you're selling it, but he's not from Brooklyn. He's from Philly, and if
but
his farewell
he
tour,
is, but he's still
it's
Brooklyn's
gonna,
boy.
Yeah, it's still
yeah,
this is 10th show there, bro. I don't think there's another
Correct.
fighter. Not even Tank has fought there that many times.
No,
Right.
the next
Mike,
closest, don't quote
You're
me. I
right.
think the next closest is like 4. So I
Maybe
mean, at the end
Wilder.
of the
Maybe
day,
Wilder has
that's
more.
why I started off. That's why I
Three.
started off.
Yes,
No, Wilder
3.
doesn't have more. That's
No,
why I
not more
started
than
off by
Danny,
saying.
more than Tank.
That's why I
Yeah,
started off
yeah.
by saying he's from Philly, but
Right.
he's Brooklyn's boy. Brooklyn
Okay.
Brooklyn looks at him as a Brooklyn-born fighter and a Brooklyn-born guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not concerned.
All right.
I don't
So,
know.
Mike,
I mean,
just to kind of
Let him
ask you,
know.
just to get a little clarity, in the climate that we're in, like I'm seeing a lot of, like Ness say, a lot of fights since the Turki Alalshikh came along is included with subscriptions and things of that nature. So, is like the selling point or the mindset behind the $50? Is it because of Danny Garcia, what he's done for the sport, what he's done in the sport, and because the card has, you said 12 fights?
13.
13. So is that like, okay, this is 13 fights. We're talking about Danny Garcia. He has a following of his own. So is that kind of where the mindset was justifying the $50?
Yeah, it's like a mixture of both because we really do feel as though you have exciting fights from top to bottom. Plus, you also have a legend who is
Yeah.
closing out and giving his farewell. So yeah, when you look at it, you have
Yeah.
Rashad Mahdi from New York, and it's all local guys and guys that are known across the U.S. I mean, look at
Yeah.
Nair. Nair's last fight, we saw what he did. We saw what happened after. And in an instance like this, where people don't even realize you have a guy from Philly who's taking another Philly fighter who is not signed to us, by the way. Nair is not signed to us. Shout out to RDR
Right.
Rodney. But Danny's embracing what happened and supporting his Philly fighter and saying, look, you can't mess with Philly and think I'm going to be okay with it. Because that's what
Right.
happened at the end of the day. Unfortunately,
Okay.
what happened with the Davis brothers, right?
With the
But
Keyshawn
we're here-
Davis, yeah.
with the Keyshawn, correct. But we're
Right.
here. So we're going to take it and we're going to make sure that he gets another platform to show his abilities, to show his skill,
Okay.
and show people. That's why people hated on him his last fight, because he comes out, he fights, and he wins. Period. And we're not going to stand back and let someone from Philly get bullied by anybody. It's not going to happen. Even though he's not
Got-
with us, he's still with us because Philly stands together at the end of the day, no matter what.
Got you. So the pay-per-view purchases is pretty much like you've been supporting Danny Garcia. He's given so much to the industry, and this is his farewell. So you should be okay
But farewell to Brooklyn. Be clear.
Farewell
Don't
to
sound
Brooklyn.
like a retirement because we just
Listen,
saying
Oh,
goodbye
we
to
don't
Brooklyn.
know the future.
We
don't
saying
know the
goodbye. No,
future.
I'm just being
Right.
clear. It's a farewell to Brooklyn. We still could pop up and do
Right.
something in Philly, man. We ain't
Right.
say we
Right,
we ain't
exactly.
say
That's
we
what I
leaving.
was saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to
Listen.
let you know, my
Shoot,
family
brother.
also got a gym out in Philly,
Yeah.
Kingdom's Boxing Gym. And
Mhm.
and a lot of people will feel like Danny is a Philly guy and we will want to see him at home give us, the final hurrah type thing. And that's why I kind of threw that. But you guys are right. I can't argue the fact that he's probably one of the most fighters that fought out there, in that, so you can't go wrong with that recipe. They've embraced him out there. They know him out there. He's familiar. He's got good numbers out there. I can't argue with that. You know,
Yeah,
but
we were
I
at the
understand the
we were
Philly.
at the game the other day for the Liberty.
Yep.
People don't
Mm-hmm.
understand. Like from him to get from his car to the seat, like we got to
Yeah.
prep like an hour. Like
Wow.
it's crazy. And don't get me wrong, he gets the same
Yeah.
love in Philly, but you
Right.
wouldn't think that somebody would go to a whole other state, right, and get that kind of support and that love. Like literally, every two steps was, "Hey, when are you doing this? Hey, when are you fighting again?" Even when we went to game a couple months before we even announced and
Right.
made this decision, people were saying, "Hey, Danny, when are we going to see you again out here? When are we going to see you again? It's been too long." So it only
Right.
made sense.
Mike,
only
when
made
could we get that all Philly battle with Danny and Blair the Flair Cobbs, man? He can
Ah.
sell
What
the
do you
fight.
mean?
He can sell the fight, man.
Listen,
He said, "What do you
listen,
mean?"
He just
I
beat
love Blair.
Broner. He's out of his
listen,
contract with Don King. I mean, he
listen.
could sell a fight. He's originally from Philadelphia. He's got the great cartel story, living in Mexico. You don't like
I
Blair as an
hear you.
opponent?
I don't.
Wow.
I don't. And I don't get me wrong. I like Blair. I like Blair. I
Yeah.
think Blair the Flair, right? I think he's a
Right.
good
Right.
fighter.
Right.
I don't think Blair is something that Danny should be interested in, and that's my opinion. Obviously, you know, whatever Danny chooses to do, he's the one that guides his career. But at the end of the day, I don't feel that's a fight that makes sense, in my opinion. I'm just being honest.
Right.
I don't see why.
I don't like
I
it
mean,
either.
that's just gonna sell tickets and pay-per-views. What
Nah,
are we talking
Ness.
about?
Sometimes styles make fights.
We got to disagree on that one, brother.
Wow. Man, I think Blair's a great opponent for Danny, for Boots. Really, for Boots, he already got the built-in beef. You know, there's videos, but I hear you.
Yeah, I hear about that.
I ain't Blair the Flair make a name off my guy. Fuck that.
Ain't gonna be a name off of it.
Hey,
I mean,
fuck
listen,
that. Nah.
I stand 10 toes down on my
Make a
guy all
name.
day.
Bro,
That's
he's
not
been
gonna be a fight.
inactive. He's been
being
inactive. He
honest.
I know
hasn't
Blair
fought since
Blair,
the
tell
Broner
Blair
fight.
the Flair do something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But that's the point.
He-
That's what he can do. Sell tickets
Yeah,
and
Blair
sell
can
a
sell it
fight.
though.
Okay.
But yeah, but
Listen,
the only
Blair-
way he sells tickets, he would have to go out there then, Ness.
Out where?
That's what you're leaving out.
Out where? He's from Philly.
No. Oh, who?
You're not listening?
Blair, he's talking about Blair.
Right,
Yeah, he's
right,
talking about Blair.
right. But he would have to go out there to
Let
New York.
Let me help you,
But
Mike.
Ness,
Just know,
no, let me ask you
my
a
boy
question.
is Puerto Rican. He loves all Puerto Rican fighters. This is why he's going so hard for you.
Nah, hold on.
Now, at the end of the day,
go out
at the
there,
end
Ness,
of the day,
to
when
New
have you ever
York.
seen? At the end of the day, when have you ever seen Danny fight a Philly fighter? He doesn't do it. So
That's
not a reason to
true.
be off the
That's
table.
true.
He's never
That's
done it.
true. That's true.
So
He
why are we
always
gonna
said
go
that
against
about
history and what
Boots.
he's done?
Ooh.
He won't do it. He has too much respect for Philly. So it's not even a conversation about Blair at this point. He loves his
Wow,
town.
interesting.
He's not going to create an in-house
Okay,
battle.
you
He's not
could, yeah, you could have let off with that. We would have been done
Nah,
with this
I
conversation.
right?
You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah, he had to
Mine,
think like, why
throw
not
some
Blair?
darts.
Oh, okay, Philly, okay.
Yeah, I had to let throw some
Right.
darts and then just shut it down real quick. You know?
Right.
That's all good.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So what? So how was it? How easy was it to get David Garcia on this Thurman and Fondora card? And you know, what's his future looking like for the rest of this year and of 2026?
I mean, listen, David is a very, very talented fighter. Very close with him and his dad. I think between Quincy Williams, I think you're going to Christian Cangelosi. We have a kid, Dario Kushner. I think you're going to see a lot of movement over the next 12 to 18 months from these guys causing noise. I mean, little David he's going in there and he's going to fight at 112. And he's going to be a force to reckon with and quick. You know, he's 16 years old. Not a lot of people realize that. He's the youngest boxer right now as we speak professionally that's just taking the ranks. He made his pro debut in June in Philadelphia. And just a fun fact, he's going to be the youngest Las Vegas premier in history. No one's fought at a younger age. Yeah. The youngest
In
before
Las
him
Vegas.
was like in Las Vegas, was 17 years and a couple months. He's
Who was that?
16 and a
Gabriel
half.
Flores?
Yeah.
Gabriel Flores.
He's 16 and a half. Yeah, he's 16 and a half.
Nice.
Wow.
Literally. His birthday was in May. So
Nah,
he's
we've
gonna
been
go in
rocking with
there
David
and he's
for a
gonna do.
minute, man.
Yeah,
I've gotten to watch him spar a lot out here in Vegas in the past. When I first moved out here, he's a good kid. Him and his father,
he's a
good
great
peoples.
kid. Yeah, no, listen, great family, man. Great family. We're excited about our roster, and like I said, I think Quincy Williams is going to make a lot of noise very soon. I think he's already making noise. He's 5-0, 5 knockouts. He fought on an MVP card not too long ago. Got the guy out of there, fourth round, if I'm not mistaken. Christian Cangelosi, this is his second time fighting in the Barclay. He fought in the Barclay on a tank undercard. So he's going to be making moves. Dario is 9-0 with 7 knockouts. Lefty is on this card. He's also with us. So there's a lot of movements, and we're not done. Like Danny said the other
Isn't
day
Keith Malone like on a 100% knockout streak?
he is 7-0,
Keith
7
Malone,
knockouts.
he's 7-0 and 7 knockouts as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Another
saying. Like,
good. Yeah.
listen, you look at some of the podcasts, right? And they talk about this undercard because it's being talked about already, and it's being talked about the prospects and how they're on the rise and how they're going to be moving over the next 12 months. You're witnessing a whole ton of future world champs.
Oh, I see.
Rashad
Yes.
Mahdi is 15-0.
Absolutely.
You've got shout out to Keith Connolly, shout out to Rashad. It's just there. So, in my opinion, that's where the thickness of the card and the meat and potatoes, as they speak, supports what we feel of the $49.99 because you're getting to see possibility of 10 to 12 world champs.
Tough question.
And you have former world champs in Gabriel Rosado. Well, not Gabe. Gabe's
Expect
always
it.
been in the big fight. And then you also have
He's not a world champion, but
That's why I said he's always been the gatekeeper. He's always been there.
listen, let me tell you something. Though his record, I'll put that up against any current world champion. All right, I will put that record up against any of them.
Warrior.
Oh my God,
My
man!
God, shout out to
So
Gabe. He's a warrior.
hey, I respect
So
him.
the last tough question for me is, will you be releasing them streaming numbers?
You want me to list it for you?
I would certainly love to see what they did, and why not?
Well, that's a conversation we're having. We'll see. To be determined, right? I can't give you the answer. You got to peep out for it.
Mike, how can they buy tickets if they want to
So
go
you
to
can
the
buy
Barclays and
Ticketmaster
watch Danny?
You can buy tickets on Ticketmaster. You can also get them at the BarclaysCenter.com. You can come out, support. It's going to be a hell of a night. Just so you guys are aware, and you're hearing it first here, so it's another exclusive that we saved for you. Because even though you came at Danny, you're still Danny's guy. Just so you know. It's all good, though.
Can I get the streaming numbers for the press conference? That was free. That's a good indicator right there of what kind of audience you got. How many numbers y'all did on the free press conference?
We actually have a meeting about that tomorrow, so I'll call you right after.
All right.
So this is just for you. That's just so you know. Also, we're going to be doing a special tribute to Brooklyn's finest. So we've reached out to some of the Brooklyn world champs that were boxers.
Okay.
And we're going to be giving them recognition because we feel as though at the end of the day, they're one of the reasons why Brooklyn is where they are.
So Danny Jacobs, Peter Quillen.
Correct. I've had conversations with Danny Jacobs already. I've had conversations with Saddam Ali.
No Peter Quillen?
Not yet. He is on the list. We're going to reach out. We're reaching out one by one.
I mean, isn't he VX? But I think he won his title in Barclay, though. But I think might be from the Bronx. I ain't really sure.
We've reached out to Tiafimo. We've reached out to all the guys to get them in the building so that we can give a special tribute because we think it's important. You know what I mean? Especially where boxing is right now, the direction it's heading. We don't want people to forget who helped get boxing where it is right now.
All right.
Didn't Jake Davis win a belt there? You ain't gonna get him there, but he won a belt at the Barclay, didn't he?
For those that want to purchase the pay-per-view, how do they do that?
You can go to millions.co and shortly, knock on wood, you're also going to be able to go to DirecTV. So this will be also available on DirecTV pay-per-view. So if you have DirecTV, it's real easy. Right at your home, you're just going to be able to click on it and watch it and enjoy. So DirecTV or millions.co.
That's great. That's great for the older people, man. Make it easy and accessible.
That's
it.
Well,
Mike, you got one more round one?
No, I was just gonna say I saw the poster, great poster. But if you just you don't have to do what you want to do. But throw some of the other guys' face on that poster, man. It'll make it interesting because sometimes
So-
people know people by face.
Agreed. And what we're going to be doing this week is you're actually going to get versus flyers of every single fighter. So you're going to get them and their opponent
Yeah,
showing up.
there you
This
go.
way everybody
Right.
can see not just the fighter, but also the opponent. So you
Okay.
beating us to the punch, man. You can't be having me on here giving out all the secrets, bro.
All right. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to help the car out the fight, man. You know, but
Listen, we're also going to be giving a special shout out, an introduction to our ring girls. So our ring girls, search for them high and low. We have some influencers that are
Did you
also going to
tag
be ring girls.
them or no?
You're going to be seeing it tomorrow night. We're releasing the flyers with their tag. A couple of them have big followers. So I think a lot of people are going to be interested in them coming out, them being ring girls. They're going to be ring girls with us moving forward. And there's a lot more to come from that, where we're going to be putting together a whole nice little marketing brand to show you that we're looking to do things a little bit differently than everybody does.
might just get credentials and cover this fight.
You should,
Right here,
man. You
go
gotta
down there.
cover it.
You should,
Well,
man.
Mike, give out the social media, and man,
Yeah,
thank you for
so-
jumping on and updating us with the
No
card.
problem.
Congratulations on the success. Definitely congratulations
you.
on the second license. A lot of people, like I said,
Yep.
I mean, man, we know how many. We don't
Third
got to name
license.
names. Oh, third? So we're
There,
what?
we got
New Jersey?
We got New Jersey, PA, New York.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yay.
Take over that tri-state
Dope.
area, man. You never know. You might get a deal with Mohegan's Son. Go and need a license out there in Connecticut too, man. But I'm very happy for you and Danny for being able to expand, and be a real promoter out here, man. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you.
Nah,
Thank
listen,
you
we
very much,
appreciate
Mike.
you. Nah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you
Absolutely.
guys always supporting. And we look forward to the future, and we look forward to just bringing a lot of good boxing everywhere and letting people enjoy it. That's what we're here for.
All right,
Don't forget the
Absolutely.
Instagram handles. You got Swift Promotions at Instagram. You got Danny Swift Garcia, and you got Mike_Farrell84. So we're all on there. We post on there. We update things about the fights. And don't forget the DSG hardware that we got. Got a lot of good clothing, as you can see right now. So make sure you go on there and cop that. And there is going to be special limited edition clothing that will be sold that night only in the venue.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Wow.
what's up.
You got to be there to
I like
get
that.
it. If you're not there, you're not going to get it.
Nice.
Right.
Well, all right, Mike. Thank you for jumping on. We appreciate you.
No problem.
Absolutely,
Thank you, guys.
Mike.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you
Hope
for
you have a
hopping
good
on.
night.
All right.
Yep. You too.
What a great video interview, Ness. That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
TBD, like the video, like the videos. 341 people in YouTube, only 134 likes. It does not cost you anything. So just reach down and hit that thumbs up. Also share the video.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mike.
Absolutely.
I wasn't expecting it to be what it was. I'm very happy to hear that they actually have licenses in 3 different states. We see so many of our favorite fighters, claim to be promoters, but they're not promoting their fighters. They're not moving their fighters. They don't have licenses. They're using, their friend's license. You might be signed to Mayweather and you're fucking being promoted on TGB. Like, shout out to Danny and Mike for really doing it. They had Carmel on one of the. Fuck, man. We should have asked that, bro. Why they can't get Carmel on? Jesus.
Right.
I forgot that one.
Somebody said it in the chat. Dang, I should have. Yeah, the chat was asking about.
They had
Carmel.
Carmel before. They had
Yeah.
Carmel before. Like, that's the beauty of Danny, man. Look, he's got top-ranked fighters, PBC fighters. If he keeps his consistency, he could become a real promoter.
Yeah.
He's got good relationships. I mean, once I seen Damian Nibba, I'm like, what? That's a top-ranked fighter. That's big, man. They working with everybody. Dominic Crowder,
Right.
Ain't Dominic Crowder with MVP?
I'm not sure.
Dominic
I can't.
Crowder?
Carmel
I
did
can't.
not go missing. I just uploaded a workout from him today. So, he
Right.
ain't missing. He just ain't getting, we don't know what's going on with the date-wise, man.
Mm-mm.
Phone lines are open if you're trying to call in. Discord available. X Spaces also available. I got Lil Zoot at $2. First super chat of the day. He says, Africa in the emoji, mother effing emoji building. Shout out the Nigerian flag emoji, nightmare, salute, Ness, and star emoji. Tunnel Vision, pound for pound, number one in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. Round one, you nasty too.
Why?
I ain't trying to get into an argument match with you. It's cool. But for you to act like $50 is okay is crazy.
I didn't act like it was. I said 35.
Are you really gonna pay though? Are you really gonna pay 50? Are you paying on October? Are you gonna go to millions.com and pay 50 knowing that fucking Albert Bell crashed? I would never put $50 in there. I ain't saying I would never. That sounds bad. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm just saying I need to see that shit works.
But you saw what I was trying to do, Ness. You saw what I was trying to do. Okay, let me agree with you to this. And then I got down. I was like, come on, 35. And then you went and doubled down and said $30 is still too much. When I was trying to talk, remember? I would try to say the 35, but I was trying to like get it, get him to see like, come on.
I don't know, man. He sounded like he was in agreement with the 50 spot.
No, hold on, Ness. And then he said, I'll put my card against everybody. And I quickly came down and shut down the notion. And I said, yo, that Ryan Garcia in New York with Tio shots down any card you got. Then you guys agreed. Then I brought back the 35, Ness. You had to see the angle I was working. Come on, I'm working here, Ness. I'm working. Come on, man.
Apparently they have a lot of tricks up their sleeves that they're planning on.
He's a promoter. This is how you gotta talk to him. Like, yeah, like let me, but hey.
Yeah.
So Tunnel Vision taking shots at round one. He says $5. He does not own them all and does not do business with others. No Nagano versus Jones. Stop lying to those who don't know UFC, MMA, políticas.
Okay, now he doesn't technically own them all, okay? And he didn't get the Francis Ngannou and John Jones because Francis Ngannou was waiting around for John Jones that was dipping and dabbing in the streets, and we didn't know if he was going to come back. Then after that, Francis Ngannou fought for a title fight, and it was $600,000. That's why he opted out on his contract and went to boxing and made real money. So don't try to come up in here and like correct me on something that I'm not wrong on. It was impossible for him to own everything. So don't read outside of that. But don't try to check me on something like you think I don't. Man, brother, I know I'm well versed in the UFC.
Yo, man, I want some of that pre-workout, bro. Give me some. You know I'm back round one. I'm working out every day. I'm working out every day. I want that round one pre-workout. That motherfucker got that power.
Nah, this is how I am, bro. I'm wired like this.
You got that power. My coffee don't even do me like that. You out here with that power.
I don't know. I've been like this my whole life. I don't know what to tell you.
What I will tell you is don't get knocked out, man. Don't get knocked out.
That's my job. That's my job, baby.
Yo, if you get gassed out, you ain't gonna be able. You gonna have to bow down and see why PU get gassed out the way he was talking.
I don't bow down to nobody. Now I never bow down to a man. I ain't gonna start today.
Hey yo, if you go less minutes than him,
words like that.
If you do less minutes than him, you ain't on his level.
Whatever. That's my assignment. Don't assume or make assumptions. You know what I'm saying? Talk about bow down.
Round one, OC the boss in the chat say he gonna stop you.
And listen, OC can be in the chat. You know what he's doing right now? He's watching me. That's what he's doing. He's watching me. So he can start by watching me. You know what I mean? But it's okay. I got my assignment.
Get on that spawn because OC looking good.
Yes, I am.
OC looking good.
That's
you
okay.
Seen OC or you seen OC? You seen OC or you seen OC? No, that's not OC. That's not OC. Look at this, bro.
Look at OC.
Bro, first of all,
that duty fighting looks strong, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Strong and young, bro.
Yeah.
Young. Look how young this dude is.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
and the
What are
dude's
they
trying to
gonna
take his
say?
head off, bro. Your young
What are
dude
they
wasn't
gonna
looking.
say
Listen, your
when I
young
beat him?
dude wasn't this strong. Your young dude
Yes, he
wasn't
was.
going. Nah, bro.
Yes,
Look at
he
this kid's
was.
muscles,
I
man.
didn't
Knock it
give you
off,
the
man.
rounds. I didn't
Knock
send
it
you
off.
all the rounds. I
Bro, look
kept
at
some
that.
for
Look at that
myself.
right there. You see how he just hit him off the rope, bro? You ain't getting his. Look at that jab. You ain't getting his
No, I
dog
got
work.
hit like that.
Oh
I
my
didn't show you
God.
the videos. I
Oh
didn't show
my
you that
God.
round.
Look at that straight left they
I
hit
kept
him
that
with.
shit to myself. Yeah, I know. I know what I sent you, but I see. And I see him taking a lot of breaks, a lot of rest, and no
I mean,
punches
do
in
you see that?
between.
Do you see that
And I see it.
17-year-old kid?
And I see it.
You see
And
that
I see it. Look, I
17-year-old
see him
kid?
take a deep breath. And I see him come in with that lunging bullshit. And I see a lot of things. But I'm going to keep that to myself. You know what I'm saying? I see that this kid is just standing in front of him, not throwing nothing. At least my guy was active.
Bro, your guy don't even got the arms of that. Look at your guy with them skinny ass no push-up arms.
Skinny.
He ain't doing no fucking push-ups. He ain't doing no push-ups.
Yo, that kid was big. Is that I'm bigger. That's all. That's what all you seen
that
there.
kid don't got the muscles of the dudes the OC was
Brother,
sparring, bro.
he ain't taking off his shirt. If that kid takes off his shirt, he'll make that leg dude look
Hey, yo,
stupid.
I
can
love how you
guarantee that.
capping. I love how you capping for your sparring partner. That's what you're supposed to do. Big
My
him
boy
up.
was 20.
Big him
Brother,
up.
I know that kid. Let him take off that shirt.
Bro,
He
we
looks like a fucking runway model. Stop
conceded that dude don't got the same size muscles, but it's all good. You good.
Same
You
size.
win.
Okay.
You
Okay,
win.
because you're gonna bench me. You're gonna curl me. That's how you're gonna beat me in a fight. So muscles count, right? So
Yeah,
you're just
muscles
gonna, you know what I'm
count.
saying? You're just
Yeah,
gonna out
muscles
push
count.
me.
Yo,
Look,
it's
while you're
CYP
doing that, I'm
call.
gonna be
It's
punching you in the
CYP
face.
call,
Don't
man.
bench press
That's
you.
all right.
Don't bench
CYP
press
call,
you
man.
round one.
It's
I
CYP
fought
call.
plenty of big dudes, them big round dudes and shit. I love them, bro. That's okay. You know what I
Boy,
mean?
so you gonna curl me?
Hold on.
And he gonna curl me and shit. What are you really gonna do? Go in there? Hey yo, Sky, he gonna pose me down like Hey, fuck
He
out of
said,
here.
"Pose me down."
Fuck out of here.
Hold on.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, it's
Hold on.
CYP turns.
Hold on, Ness.
It's cause, man.
Hold on, Ness. The round one said he like big brown guys. Is that what he said? Did he say that? I like
I thought he said big round guys.
I thought he said big brown. I was like,
No,
okay.
round, muscular, round. But anyway, I don't want to even go down that conversation. It's not even starting right. Like real talk. Like I don't even play like that, my man. We grown ass men. Go ahead with your phone call. I'm sorry, bro. Go.
Hey, I like how you look at your shirt, man. You look like you off the roids slightly. You know what I'm saying? But then your attitude is still roidy. So I'm gonna
I ain't
consult with my
never been
doctor.
on roids, bro. Don't spread no lies on me like that, bro. I ain't never been on roids on my life. I don't know what they are. I don't even know what they look like, brother. So stop. But for you to say that I am on roids, bro, that's a compliment. Because it makes me feel like whatever you feel I'm on, bro, I must be doing something right. Continue glazing me. Thank you. Continue, my brother. I won't interrupt.
Hey, if you say continue again, I start and you start over me again, my nigga. Do you want me to continue or not? All right, look. Hey, I've been in the track and field world for 20-some years, right? And every time somebody get caught on steroids, they say, I don't even know what steroids are. What are you talking about? Sure you don't. Round one. Round one. Come on now. You know what steroids are. But let's move on to the other stuff. Hey, I'm gonna be honest about you and OC sparring partners. If your sparring partner wanted to knock you out, he could have knocked you out. If OC's sparring partner wanted to knock him out, he could have knocked him out. Both of y'all sparring partners were going easy on y'all, right? We know OC after about 90 seconds turns into a punching bag. He turns into a punching bag, he drops his hands, he goes against the ropes and be getting punched on. That's in every fight. If you go back 4 years ago to that one fight he was getting beat on, it's the same thing. He good in the beginning, then he started getting punched on. You look at him, he came back 2 years out of hiatus. I don't even know where he came out of because he was never on nothing. So he came out of the corner because he was really sitting in the corner waiting for Ness to interview him. That's where he was for 2 years. Then every time 90 seconds go by, he getting punched on, beat on. And he picks nice guys so they don't really fuck him up. That's the point. And with you, I'm you know what? The reason I'm going in on y'all is because when CYP was getting ready for King, Every time I posted something, we had all these goddamn cornermen letting me know something. Everybody was an expert, but nobody want to fight. So let me repay the favor to you fucking weirdos. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You are going to gas out, and it's not going to be a 3-minute fight. You're going to gas out in about 65 to 70 seconds, and the OC is going to whoop your ass. That's just reality. But if you do happen to stay on the juice, you can last longer than that, and then you could beat him because he's going to gas out in about 90 seconds. So this is going to be the gassed out. This is going to be the gassed out bout of the year. All you niggas talking shit about 3 minutes. Watch them get tired in 90 seconds, and then watch me knock Auto ass out and give you the first real stoppage y'all done seen since Ness stopped the nigga. The first real stoppage, not none of that bullshit, a real one where the referee's like, he's had enough. That's what you're gonna see in the real main event. CYP versus Auto Ordinary, where the Auto Wilding, whatever the fuck his name is. He's really going to get stopped for real. None of that fake TV shit y'all be talking about. I'm talking about how Supermax went down. Remember Supermax? Bomb. Supermax takes the dive. Some of that real knockout shit. CYP out.
Well, you know what,
Where's
CYP,
the
you
rubber
always,
ducky?
CYP, you always have something to say when you come up in here, but I just want to point out the obvious of what's really going on. You come up here and you claim that me and OC the boss is going to gas out in our performances and that I'm on the juice and everything, but you're putting down older gentlemen to glorify yourself, and in comparison to the competition you're fighting with this one fight. It's kind of sad,
What?
CYP.
You don't like his fight?
That hold on. No, what I don't like about CYP is he comes off with this bully man's mentality, like he's God gives to all men. Like we gotta bow down or watch ourselves what we say to him. I think what you gotta understand, young man, that some of us in life have been through some shit. All right? And I don't really have to sit up here and prove to you or out talk you what kind of man I am. But brother, I tell you what, if you need to come on a boxing show and glorify yourself on an amateur 3-round fight, like you're the fucking God's great gift to this whole entire fiasco. Without you, we have nothing. Listen, slow down, CYP. It's kind of sad to see you trying to get all this glorification and by putting down 2 older fighters. According to you, that's your angle? Have at it, brother. Have at it.
I mean, I get your point, man, because I definitely promote my 40 plus and over club. You know, we got to make it even bigger. You know, it's not.
No, but he wants to bully us in 2. Like he gets on, like he needs to glorify that I'm on roids. Of course, I know what steroids are, but I don't really know what like they look like or what they are because I've never met a steroid dealer in my life. You know, and I don't think you'd be stupid.
Dealer.
I don't know what the fuck. Wait, he's on. I got them roids. Like, where do you find those dudes? Like, where do you find those people?
He said,
like,
where do you find those dudes?
I've never been in that kind of gym in my life. You know, I don't.
He
have
on that
kind
snack
of
shit.
You know what I'm saying? But here comes CYP. That he looks like he just got out of state prison from 15 years, been look like he's like all buff like this and accusing me of being on the roids. It's like I'm like, what? Like, what you talking about?
Let me get to King
You may feel
Born.
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
What up, Born?
Listen, hit me, y'all. Hit me. I'm here.
We
This is
here.
What's up,
live
King
chat,
Boy?
power chat, man. Right now,
You're on.
there's not going to be no boxing, prostitution, no substitution right now. You feel me? Right now, I'm in the days of sadness, confusion, like the boxing fans now. What the hell is going on with boxing? Live chat, power chat. You mean to tell me I peeped everything, now I mean? Tank talking about he gonna retire? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Go ahead and retire. We got Shakur. We good. We don't need you. Bye-bye. Take your little money from J. Paul and run away. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get to 154, let me ask y'all this, right? This is my observation about your man Boots. Is Boots hot? Is Boots horrifying and smooth like the Grim Reaper rocking the tux, wearing the ascot? Ask yourself that, live chat, power chat. Is he a sight to see at 154, horrifying and smooth like the Grim Reaper rocking the tux, wearing the ascot? You know what I mean? Because the reason why I say this, right? Everybody talking on this Bud thing at 154, 160. What is Boots going to do? All the killers at 154, y'all. All the killers at the big boys of this boxing game, they at 154. Don't 154, 135, but 154, they hit hard. Know what I mean? So let's break it down like this real quick, right? Let me let the live chat power chat know something, right? Right now, your man not on. If you break down Shakur's name, Core is the center. Shah in Arabic means brother. So he's the brother in the center, meaning he's the motherfucking man in the center of boxing right now. With this Zuffa, whatever the hell you want to call it, they not on. Because if you're going to tell me, you saying all the black fighters is not going to get on, but we got the great Danny Garcia and them brothers promoting now. All we need in boxing is more retired boxers to get in a promotion game. Shut that whole shit down. Y'all know that. But who's going to have the heart to do that besides Danny Garcia when they retire? Big up to Danny. Big up to Philly. When it comes to this New York shit, right now, we trying to get the fuck on. We got shoo and everything, y'all. But in all reality right now, boxing is in a state of flux. Boxing fucked up now. Because after this Bud shit, now y'all talking about Bud almost got shot and killed by a fucking racist cop in Omaha. This shit is... Come on, man. What the fuck we doing here, y'all? Live chat, power chat. But I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. The whole shit now with this boxing is, if you let these
You may feel like
promoters,
it's your time,
Turkey man,
but
Turkey
it's not your
King man,
time.
whatever the fuck his name is, get on, y'all gonna fuck boxing up. Now you see it. Peace. I'm out.
King born. We got a
Yeah,
new poll. Go ahead, champ.
No, didn't Terrence Crawford just get a citation? He never actually went to jail.
Nah, he got
I
a
read
citation.
Yeah, I read the article. Like all he got was a citation, and he went on his way. That people were saying that he's in jail, that he did this, he was overnight. I heard a bunch of stuff, but I read the article myself. When he
Nah,
got a
but
citation.
he did get a gun put in his face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they saw. I don't know about that. I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, he didn't go to jail. That's all I know.
Tip Ballas, pound for pound number 3. Wait, Leandis or Leonondis? I don't know, but Leandis. I'm gonna go with Leandi. Welcome to the prospect level. Tip Ballas,
Leandi.
pound for pound number 3 in the chat, $2. If it were Blair Cobbs, it would be worth 50. He didn't like Blair, man. He didn't like Blair.
He did.
IVS, $5. Shout out to Ness for keeping it real about that $50. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Laugh out loud. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm gonna have to
Fire
miss
Stick
that.
Boys is outside,
bro. But you can't even Fire Stick millions. Somebody gotta actually put that shit on your Fire Stick. Like, yo, bro, that's like, I don't know. That's gonna be tough, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. You want $50 from me? It's tough right now. It's tough.
Sheesh.
OC
Yeah, it
the
is.
boss, pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. $5. Round 1, I'ma stop you. Oh, okay. Round 1, I'ma stop you in that ring. Round 1, I'ma stop you.
all right, OC. All right. I see you there. I see you there.
I mean, he is sparring some young dudes, big
Okay,
dudes.
that's-
Hey, yo, I didn't understand
Okay,
why. Like, you
okay.
must think you got power that he sparring dudes this big. Like, let me see what else I got. Look, tall heavyweight. Look at this dude, bruh. How you gonna beat a dude sparring heavyweights, bro?
How am I gonna beat him? I'll show you on November 8th. I'll show you exactly how I'm gonna beat him.
Bro, how, bro? Look, he's
How?
sparring
How?
heavyweights.
Okay. Listen, Terrence Crawford was not supposed to beat Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Oh, now you
but did he do it?
Now you Crawford?
I'm Crawford. I said it. I said it.
That's how you supposed to feel about yourself, round one. Turn up. Turn up, round one.
Star, tell him. You know what I mean?
Turn up.
You know,
that's how you supposed to feel.
That's it. He want me to get up here and say, "No, Ness, you're right. I think he's gonna whoop my ass."
No, I don't want you to say that.
Like, what the hell you want me to say?
I want you to be like, I want you to be like, nah. That's good work. He getting good work. But that don't mean he
Okay, let me
win,
see if I can do it, Ness. Nah. He's doing good work. But I'ma still bust his ass.
All right.
How about that? Do you like that? Do you like?
Do.
I mean, can I?
I do.
All right.
I do.
All right.
I mean, listen. Did you tell your trainer that I said y'all got to work on a 3-2?
All right.
Yo, wasn't that trainer when you go back to him be like, yo, my boy Ness said you used to train Urdenis Ugas in Passaic. Ask him if that's true.
Passaic? All right.
Passaic, New Jersey.
All right. I know he's trained, of course, Jermaine Ortiz, Rivera, Michelle Ali Rivera.
Okay.
He's worked with he's been in the corner with young
Santos?
No, he's been in the corner right now recently with Juanita Lopez.
Okay. But I don't know. I think he needs to tell that dude that he's going too hard on you, bro. At the end of the day, you 51, that dude is 22. Feel me?
Yeah.
So like they need to understand that you not a young guy. Like they gotta work you up, not just automatically have a guy trying to take your head off. Cause that kid, I feel like he got got turned up when you hit him with the 3-2. He got mad.
Yeah. Well, okay. For instance, this is not a new coach I'm actually working with.
I know.
When I was 17 years old and I was fighting in my first Golden Glove, this is the coach that coached me to win that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it might have been that long since we worked with each other. Our lives took a different path. Okay. So we reunited, we're getting back, and the one good thing that I can honestly say is that it's coming back, and it's coming back pretty fast, right? My understanding for the sport is different than actually pulling it off. And you know that as a fighter, being a guy that went in the ring. You might be able to break things down, but to perform them, that takes training.
Yeah.
That takes training in order for you to pull that off. And it's understanding your limitations, what you can do. And that's all I can say on that. I'm very confident in my ability. I'm going to get the sparring I'm going to get in. And who knows, maybe I've gotten a lot more sparring, but they didn't let me film it. I'm not just saying nothing. Okay. And I might not be giving you anything. And that sparring footage that I gave you the first time might have not been no shit. Like, Edwin, don't give him too much, right? That's up to you and the audience. You take that for what it's worth. But I guarantee you, if OC the boss gets his legs to stop clapping together and shaking, because I know he's scared to death, because he sees me online and he shows up on November 8th, I can promise you one thing. I will do my job. And I'm going to stop you, OC. I'm going to stop you.
You dudes with this stoppage shit. I like... Y'all don't
15
understand.
Fight he claimed. He claimed 15 fight. And let me tell you something right now. In order to stop somebody in a 3-round fight with 2 minutes, you know how hard that is to do?
Exactly.
The odds of me doing that are like virtually against me.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you guys this. Like, this is going to go the distance 3 rounds. Like, I've already said that. But my mindset is that I'm gonna be prepared to pull the trigger and not be gun shy. And I'm going to be well trained to go the 3 rounds. And if I can't get it, I can't get it. I told him, if he doesn't make a mistake, then we'll go the 3 rounds. But I promise you, if I catch him with a little bit of lightning and a little bit of thunder,
lightning, thunder, thunder and lightning.
We going to make fireworks, baby. We
But
gonna
you
make
ain't
fireworks.
you
round
caught the
one.
22-year-old with the 3-2 and you didn't drop him. You just got him
And listen,
mad.
Papi,
He was
Papi,
holding
Papi.
back. He said he was holding back.
Yes, I was. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Holding
You know,
back.
I'm not really
Binga,
trying to hit that young man. You know, I wasn't really trying to
You
hit that
ain't
young
fooling
man.
me holding back.
Oh, okay. Let Ness tell.
trying to give
Okay,
out
you
all his
watch these
secrets.
punches OC take. They're gonna be way different. You're gonna be like, oh shit. Okay, watch. Just okay.
I just hope you don't gas. When you spar, what do you do when you done sparring? The bell run, third round is over. You get out the ring. What you doing?
With the third round order, I'm catching my breath.
However many rounds, however many rounds they make you do, it's over. It's over.
Yep.
No more sparring. Coach took your headgear. What round one is doing?
What am I doing? Like, I'm either talking about my coach about what I did right or wrong, what I should be working on next. Sometimes he's giving me advice on don't overthink, Edwin. What you really need to work on is a selection of punches. This is a 3-round fight, Edwin. Like, you need to master this kind of combination of this. That's it. This is not a 12-round fight, and don't fight like a pro. This is gonna have to be the type of fight that it may just be rock'em sock'em robots. Okay? But my thing is that I gotta be prepared for everything, but I also know let nature take its course. I'm not trying to guess what he's doing in there. I'm going in there and we gonna get it on. We gonna get it on and popping. I didn't sign up to this for that you guys can show up to my fight and win, lose, or draw. I'm running around the ring, not doing anything. I signed up for this because I'm gonna bring you all that action, and I promise you guys that. I'm telling you guys right now, I will not let this fight down. I'm telling you. Come watch me fight. Come watch me fight. Come out and watch round one fight. Watch.
Or watch it live on YouTube. We got OC the boss, pound for pound, #1 in the chat, $5. Quit YP, cap emoji, tough guy, never send in no current footage. Nah, no gas in here. I'm definitely in shape. Wait, Ness, show the newest footage. Chill, man. We can't keep. We only got 1 round from round 1, 2 rounds from round 1. Like, I can't be showing, because then they going to have you as a super duper favorite. Nobody's going to be interested. They already think you going to stop round 1. Because he getting better work than you, so they think he going to get the stoppage on your ass, man.
I get it.
Hey, man. Shout out to Alex Vega.
I get it. All right.
Darian, $2.
All of y'all keep that same energy. Keep that motherfucking same energy when you guys said that OC was going to stop me. I want to see y'all show up. Watch.
Round 1, you got to be looking at the chat, too. That dude, Anthony Hill, he keep talking shit, yo. So if you knock out OC, he next, yo. He next.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Only if you want. I'm just giving you options, man. He be talking hella shit. He said, yo, if you scroll, he said something like, oh, you only gonna last, let's be real, you only gonna last a minute, some shit like that.
Oh, he did? He did? Okay.
Yeah, put him on the list, bro. Tell him stay on that side, bro. Tell him stay on
that side. See, I don't pay attention to these haters. I got too much love and support to hear them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Got you, Pat.
Shout out to you guys.
Look, there you go. He says, stop it, round 1. You'll be lucky to go all 3 rounds. Plus, you have no power.
You know, that comes from a man that doesn't understand men like me. Winners. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that you feel like that because you ain't never met nobody like me, but I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, round 1.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, I like your energy, man. I don't know where you're getting that from, but I get an idea.
I've been like this my whole life, I swear to God.
Anyway,
yeah.
Hey, you have good techniques. We all see that. Like you have good techniques. But first of all,
he can't beat OC.
You talking about stopping OC. Listen, OC get hit a lot, but he sees all them punches. To stop someone, you really have to punch it with punches that he's not gonna see.
Right.
So you know that already.
Right.
So you saying that you'll stop OC, man? I'm worried about you, bro. Also, I can see you gassing, man. Honestly, I can see you gassing a lot when you punch. You have good punches, but you're gassing. So if I were you, bro, I wouldn't tell all my game plan now because obviously OC's listening, we are listening, and you putting yourself in danger, bro. So that's what I was gonna say. I like
danger?
a bit, but
Why in
you have to
danger?
be- you
Why
have to
in
be careful.
danger?
Huh?
Why is he in danger?
Nah, like
Because
I
he's
don't
giving all
want
the
to.
game plan.
Oh, because he's
well,
giving the game
Because
plan
he's giving
away.
he's giving all his game plan. Maybe
How do you know
it's
that my
supposed to be
game plan
bro.
is not my bullshit plan and that
Well,
I'm putting it out there like that? You have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Abigail,
You
those
feel
ain't
me?
cigarettes. Though round one don't smoke cigarettes.
No.
Round one, I
No.
love that. I love that Canelo right hand, bro. I love that you watch boxing. Look at this right hand. Here it come. Ha! Hey yo, I love it. I love it. Hey yo, but that's why they think you ain't got no power because that shit ain't do nothing. But it looked good.
No. It's got very good technique. There's no there's no doubt about it. But as I say, like I can see you're gonna gas out, and OC will take advantage of that because OC can take punches, and he sees all of them. So
stay on that side, Bandero.
careful,
Stay
bro.
on that side, bro. You
Okay.
on that side. You on the list.
There's no,
You on the list for that side,
there's
bro.
no. I ain't really for no one. I'm just saying.
Nah,
I'm
you
just
on
saying
that
what I
side,
can
right?
see.
Round one, he sound like he on
Yep.
that side.
Yeah, no, he's definitely on that side.
I ain't no
He's
side.
definitely on that side.
I ain't no
100%.
side.
It's
You
not
100%
95. It's not
over
80.
there.
It's not 85%. It's
but
not
when I-
95. Look, boom, boom, right there. Ooh. Yep.
But when I hear you talk,
I had to feel that
man,
punch.
like
I had to feel that punch,
you
and that's
talking
right there
like
because I needed him to hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I wanted to do in this sparring match
See
right
if you
here.
see if you still could take a
Yeah,
punch.
yeah. I want if I could take a punch, right? But I didn't want to let him just give it to him. He had to earn it. So I did slow down. See right there, he connected right there, good.
Oh my
But I
God.
took it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Ness, that kid was strong. He was really strong.
Way stronger
right?
than
And
OC ever gonna
I'm a
be.
pretty strong dude. I'm a pretty strong dude, Ness, right? So I wanted to get that initial, like him hitting me out of the way,
Yeah.
you know, and so what I was doing, and when I threw that right, that it was like flimsy, bro. I let off that right so much because I didn't want to hit him. What I wanted, I knew that the right was there, so my training made me throw it, but and then I got, I let it go lazy. Because because that's my training. It made me throw it, but I was like, wait, don't hit him. Like in my head. Because also he is a 22-year-old kid, a prospect of my coach that's bringing him up slowly. And I really didn't want to do, but I needed him to hit me, but he needed to earn it. Okay, so that's what my process was. I promise you, I'll give you a little bit
Ain't
more
no
better.
other, ain't no older guys for you in there.
No, there is. I met him. So maybe even tomorrow or something, we're gonna go in and we're gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, I will. I'll be honest with you. I'll show you when I want to hit somebody, and I'm gonna show you the difference between that sparring right there and when I want to, and when I want, and what I look like, because we're setting it up. We want another guy from another spot to come in. So, I'd be like, I'm sorry, my man, what I did to you, whatever. Okay, now I feel free. He from there, we respect. Let's go. Boom. I'll show you.
Round one. Do you think that OC is not going to be able to take your punches?
No, 100%. To tell you the truth, I think he'll be able to take it, but maybe accumulation of shots, maybe he might not. Right, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
Will you have enough tank for that though? Will you have enough tank? Because you seem gassing out. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, right? I've knocked out bigger dudes than OC in my life. Yes.
Yeah, but when was it though? Like, I'm not talking like 40 years ago. I'm talking now.
I'm not talking about in a ring neither. I'm talking about maybe in a street, maybe. I've knocked out.
Yeah. I'm sure you were,
plenty
I'm sure
of
you were a great
dudes.
boxer
Like,
because I see you got the technique. But I'm talking about like right now, like
I won't know that
I
until
can
I'm
see
in the
you.
ring with him and I
Yes.
feel him as a fighter. To tell you the truth, to be honest with you, as soon as like I'm in there with him, and let's say I'm in there and OC hits me, and I'm like, oh, you're done, right? But now if he hits me and I'm like, oh shit, and I got like a poker face on, then that's just now I got to work around this shit. I got a little bit of problems here. So it depends. You'll never really
depends
know
how
that
hard
if
he
I'm
can
being
hit.
honest. If I'm being honest, I'm just like you're killing my mood because I'm trying
We
to sell
gotta
the
we
fight,
gotta
but you're
hang
trying
up
to be
on this guy,
technical.
man. You giving too much to this guy. He works
Yeah,
for the other
right?
side, bro.
I know, right?
He
Like
works
you're
for the
like,
other
damn.
side,
I'm not
bro.
watching on the other side.
Yeah, he's like wants me
Oh,
to get
man.
so
I'm just
in depth
trying
with
to
it.
you
Like,
understand.
dude, just let me sell the
You
fight.
want too much detail,
Way
bro.
too much.
Shout out to you, Ramon. Shout out to you.
You want too
Damn,
much
bro.
detail.
Like,
Is you
chill,
training
like,
OC? You training OC
I don't
or
know,
what?
man. Like,
This guy, bro. Who is
inside
this
man.
guy?
Right.
OC must, you got to pay that guy, OC. Give him a percentage. You know what I'm saying?
Round one though, OC said to send this in.
Okay.
You gonna be able to deal with that round one? You seen that athleticism from that old man? Nah, we gotta give him credit for that. Look at that athleticism. Look, look at that athleticism from the old 48-year-old man. Keep sleeping. Keep sleeping. I don't know, round one. He light on them feet. Oh, look at the triple. That's a double. That was a double jab. Double jab. Ow! Good up left hook to the body. Round one.
I see it. I see that his sparring partner is trash.
Oh,
shit.
Hey,
I mean? And I see that he's just doing whatever he wants to this guy.
Wait. Why is the
This guy's a
sparring
cab
partner
driver.
trash? No, wait. Why is
He's
the
trash,
sparring?
garbage, like straight basura. I know Boy Scout kids that are better than
Hey,
this
yo,
guy.
you better not take it
Wow.
back. Don't take it back. You better stand on it.
Wow.
You better
Wow.
stand on
This
it.
guy garbage. Look, he's just letting. Look. What is he? What did OC pay this guy? Did he find him outside of the fucking boxing gym? What did he do? Look, he's throwing punches from downtown. Look, from down. No defense. Overhand right will knock this guy out. Look, he's punching into the air.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is comical. This is straight up comedy right here. OC all of a sudden is walking him down. Look, the guy gassed out. This is pathetic. Look it, and you're gonna submit this like you're doing something? Come on, brother. Come on. You can do better than this.
He ain't doing nothing. What you mean? He
Nothing.
fucking going ham on this
Absolutely.
dude.
Listen, because that guy ain't doing anything. When's the last time he threw anything with any conviction? Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
What?
Did he really find this guy outside of the fucking the boxing gym? Hey, you want to come in and just, I'll give you $10.
Oh my God, bro.
They didn't even go a full 2 minutes. They didn't even go 2 minutes. They went 1 minute and 39 seconds.
Oh. They went 2 whole minutes, bro. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. But listen, listen, champ.
Yeah.
You in trouble, man.
Okay.
You don't know who that guy is? You don't know who that guy is? Do you know who he is?
Nope. Don't know
So
him.
don't take it back just when I tell you his name now.
All right.
That's Adrian.
Adrian, what am I supposed to say, Rocky?
Coach Adrian from Wisconsin.
Because the coach took it easy on him then. Then the coach took it mad easy on him.
You called him Basuda.
No, because obviously the coach was like backing up. Come on, man. That coach should have beat the brakes off that man. He was obviously on his side. If it's his coach, he's going to make him look good, ain't he? All right, then. He's going to give the coach ain't Basuda. You see, he gave a Basuda performance just to sell it. You see? But if the coach really wants, he'll beat the brakes off of him.
Yo.
But he knows how to act, and the Oscar goes to coach such and such for helping out OC the boss. When has a coach not helped out their fighter? So he sold it. He even had me fooled about that he wasn't a good fighter.
So it's acting. So it's
now that
acting.
I know he's a coach, it's official.
So it's
that
acting.
was acting.
Oh my Lord! I got Montez. Montez $5 Zell. Round 1. What Ness is trying to get at, after you're done sparring, you need to hit your conditioning hard. That's how you get in shape. Run sprints.
Right.
So
I agree.
Yeah, well, I didn't get to it because I was trying to see what you was doing, and I know how you podcast. So you'd have been like, oh, I was gonna say that, but you ain't let me finish. So I tried to let you finish, and I forgot. So what I would like you to do is, after you spar, whenever you spar, you don't need to record it. When you done talking to your trainer, hit the bag. Hit the bag. You fighting 3 rounds, hit the bag for 3 rounds. 3 minutes per round. Don't get out of sparring and not hit the bag. And hit the bag like you fighting.
No.
Don't be on there bullshitting.
Wait. Are you telling me I'm doing because I hit the bag before I spar?
Yeah, you should do that. Why are you doing that?
Should I do it after?
Of course.
Is that what you're saying?
You don't want to. I mean, you ain't Canelo. You don't want to have fresh arms in sparring.
I never thought of it like that, but we do hit the bag.
You got to
before
get
we
warmed
spar.
up for sparring, but you don't want to do hard, heavy bag before going in to do sparring because you giving up your power on the bag.
Well, we're not doing like hard, heavy bag, but what we're doing actually is working combination drills, and then.
Hey man, if that's what your trainer got you doing, that's what he got you doing. You know, it might work. It might still work. It might still work. I don't know. Look, Amelia even said do it after, and I think she's in the gym somewhere in Arizona, man. But
yeah, I would think do it after is probably.
Well, maybe
better.
it was just that one day because remember I only got one sparring day. Maybe I took the sparring after the bag.
Oh, now he says there's only one sparring. A few minutes ago in the show, he said, "How y'all know I ain't sparring and I ain't telling y'all, Mr. Mystery Man over here."
He's trolling right now.
Yeah,
He's trolling right now.
We going to Nike, man. We don't know what to believe with round 1 no more. He only sparred once.
Shouts out to the Boxing Voice. Shouts out.
I'm talking about the one day.
Shouts out.
Hey, Ness, what was the fight you was talking about? You in round 1? You say the guy got knocked down from the jab.
Oh, Emiliano Moreno versus
Garcia.
Raul Garcia.
All right, okay, my man. Round 1. I got a couple questions. You know how conversation work, right? Well, conversing. You know,
right?
Because I know you like to get hype. I know you like to go on your monologues.
I got your vibe, brother. Go ahead.
When Zab caught Floyd with that right check hook, and Floyd glove touched the ground, and the ref called it a slip, was it a knockdown?
That's a knockdown.
But I thought you said the ref was right.
No, the only reason why in this sequence the ref was right because Garcia hit him first before Moreno threw the punch. So what happened was in Zab Judah sequence, when Mayweather threw his, then Zab hit him, which makes contact in any situation when the fighter's going down. If you clip him in that momentum, that's a knockdown, brother. But in this situation, he punched before the knockdown. Moreno threw a punch. He never touched him. And Moreno's momentum took him down. And then he hurt his shoulder. You see? So had he touched him, and I mean, just reached out.
So Adrian was acting, but not Moreno. Adrian was acting, but not Moreno.
All right, round 1. I got another one for you.
Yes, don't jump in. Let him.
When Crawford got knocked down by Velasquez, ref said it was a slip. Was it a knockdown?
That's a knockdown.
How if the ref said? I don't get this. Okay, so another one. When Tank got hit by Roach by that jab, and Tank, it wasn't no sequence now. It wasn't no sequence. Tank stepped back for like 2 seconds. Then he took a knee. Was that a knockdown?
That was a knockdown, and it's also a case for disqualification when he took his head outside of the ring and allowed his coach to touch his face with the towel. You
I ain't
cannot
talking
do
about
that.
all that part. I know that. I know
But I'm
that.
just saying,
We talking about knockdown. We talking about knockdown. Now let's keep it at knockdown.
unfortunately, once Tank Davis took the knee, there's no rule in boxing that says that Tank Davis can halt the
Knockdown.
action at
So,
any time.
but you saying the dude took the jab from him, right? Then he threw a
Mhm.
punch with his sequence and missed,
Right,
and he fell,
right,
right?
right.
And
Correct.
so when Crawford threw a punch, when Crawford got hit by Velasquez, and
Yep.
he threw a punch and missed, and then tried to wrap
No,
up, but he couldn't, and got
he
hit
couldn't.
again with
Right.
another punch.
Right. And got
He
hit
fell.
again. Key sequence. Yes. I'm glad you recognized that. See, had he done what Velasquez
You're
did
not
and what you
recognizing the sequence though. The dude missed his punch because he got his ass hit with a jab. He was off balance because he got hit and he fell in the middle
and
of a
you
punch.
acknowledge
Couldn't make it.
and you yes, and you acknowledge, you just said it, that he got hit with the punch on the way down. And I agree, that is a knockdown. In this situation, you're just avoiding the fact that I'm just saying he got hit before he threw the punch. And that's why it was not ruled a knockdown, and the referee actually made the correct call. If you think you were going to get a knockdown by a jab that you scored before the knockdown, meaning see, if Moreno threw the punch and then he caught him, bro, knockdown all day. I can't argue that. It's that the sequence went different. He went pop, and then Moreno actually threw a punch, and he never touched him on the way to the punch or on the way down. He just stood there and looked at him. You can't get awarded for after the fact. After I fall. He tried to sell it. That's just like that one dude in the NFL that gets that running and tries on the ground. He tries to crawl to the first down. Just because you're yelling it and selling it doesn't make it so. In this situation, that was not a knockdown. No. You have to hit him in the transition. He never touched him or interact while he made the momentum to go down. There was no interaction. I'm saying all he had to do is reach out and go like this. Knockdown. That's a knockdown. He never touched him. Man, it's not like when he hit him with the jab, he started to go down. He didn't do that. He got hit with a jab, took a step forward, threw a punch, and went down. You can't get awarded for after the fact. Get the hell out of here, bro. Get out of here. That's absurd.
Round one. You gotta understand, not everybody sees it your way, bro. There's obviously people that don't see it that way.
Fine. I'm just educating a little bit the way the referee saw it himself. He's a referee, a professional. He's been trained. And if that referee in the moment looked at it and the commentators later went back and backed them up, you heard Paulie Malignaggi. You want credit for a jab that you hit before the action? Yeah, right. They shot that shit down. And the referee said, hell no, I'm not awarding you that. And they had instant replay. He didn't get credit. It was the right call.
All right, champ. Let's see here. Last call for them callers. Now is the time. If you're trying to call in, make it happen, Cabin. Discord and X Space is available. We got Darian O'Reilly, a.k.a. Darian the Barbarian, $2. Props to the ultimate underdog and my favorite fighter, round one. Well, let's hope that you and round one don't win. Because if both of you, well, think about it. If both of y'all win, the world is going to want to see y'all fight each other because he's actually fighting the dude, Anthony Hill, that's hating on you.
Well, listen, I hope he takes
ain't really
Anthony
hating
Hill out.
either. He just gave his assessment.
What I'm saying is this. You know what would happen on that night? Me and him would be winners. So I hope you do win. You know, and on that night, but that way
then we're gonna want to see y'all fight each other. Like,
listen, we'll talk about that then. Okay,
Ooh,
you're talking after future stuff. We got to concentrate on fighters in front of us. You know what I'm saying? You want me to talk about? No, don't try to put
Hey,
us against each other.
superstars do that. They
You know what I
always
mean?
ask Canelo about the next fight.
Hey, listen, me and we are superstars, and he's gonna
So
go handle
you
his
gotta be able to
business,
handle these questions like superstars
and I'm
handle
gonna
them.
handle mine. You know what I mean? So, shit, let us enjoy the moment first. You're already giving us past our moment. We can't even.
Hey,
So you're not
there's a
looking past
belt.
your fighter.
There's a belt for
That's
the
right.
winner.
I'm not looking past OZ the boss. Thank you. My
There's
manager, Sky, Estrella, told me I'm a star. She told me that
Sky.
I'm not.
Yo, why you keep calling her Sky? This is like your 8th time.
You must know somebody named Sky.
Yes, I do.
Who?
Huh? My brother's wife's
Sisters,
sister.
cousins, wives, brothers,
Nah.
sisters.
Yeah.
Yo, come on, get your shit together. Round
Yeah,
one.
he's
We
not
gotta
looking
start.
past his
I'm a,
opponent.
every
He's
time
being
you call
smart.
Sky, we gonna call you round 2.
Exactly. So
Yeah, he's not looking past his opponent.
bet. That's right. I'm not looking past him. See, that's always wants me to talk about other things, and he's
I don't
already
want you
dressing it up. You know why? You know why, Star? Because he wants me to commit to a future fight and have me locked down and say, look, he said it, right? So because what if I want to be one and done? What if I just wanted one fight, right, Star? What was wrong with that, right? And he already want me to be
listen,
fighting.
You more than welcome to have one fight. I apologize, my brother. Get these hands $10. Man, I hope both these guys are wearing life alert necklaces when they fight. Shaking my head. Damn, why y'all hating on the old heads,
These
man?
guys are in shape.
We still got life in us.
Yeah, these guys are in shape. So
Norman Haney, $2. Thoughts on Atoma, duck emoji, pussycat emoji, ducking Frank Sanchez, IBF number 1. Bro, you know, he ain't gonna let us do what we do. You know, you heard that from one of the greatest. So, you know, Frank Sanchez is a boxer's boxer and Atoma's a puncher, and they don't want to deal with that style. They don't need to. They got other names. I seen they mentioned a few other names that, let's be real, they sound better than Frank Sanchez. Mad Bet. $100, $5. Daily Joseph Tanquil. You can't hit the bag before and after sparring. Warm up before, muscle, cardio, endurance after. Exactly.
Yeah, of course we
That's
do
what
that.
I said.
We do,
If
of
you gonna
course.
warm up, you warm up. But I wouldn't go hard before and then not be able to have good
No, there's a process before you get to the bag. Stop it. There's a process. There's jumping rope, there's stretching.
For sure.
There's a process before you even get to that. You know, I hope you guys didn't think like, oh, I just walk into the gym to hit the bag. You know what I mean? Come on, guys.
No, I don't think
Be
that's
for
what
real.
he's saying. I don't think that's what he's saying. He's saying you can hit the bag before and after sparring.
Yes, and that's kind of what we do. Yeah.
Well, that is everybody. Catch me on the next one, 6 a.m. Round 1. Where can they find you?
At YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find me at Round 1 Sports Talk.
And Star, not to be confused with
Star. Estrella.
Exactly.
All right,
Estrella.
guys,
See,
TBV,
look, when I
don't
call her
forget-
Estrella, you guys don't pick up on it. You guys don't pick up on it, right?
Don't
You know?
forget
So-
for our healthy audience, push-ups tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay. L Star, all platforms, L Star 3 on IG. Have a great night, everybody. All right.
Have a good night, y'all.
Have a good night. Peace. I'm going to stop you, OC. I'm going to stop you.